Good morning, everybody. Just setting up our moderation. Here we go. Good morning. I am Anchorhaven, and this is the Mystical Wellness channel. On these early morning lives, it's 5:27 a.m. On these early morning lives, we talk about all things weird, wonderful, mystical, wellness, esoteric, hidden, secret space program, time travel, cloning, whatever's going on in the disclosure community. We generally have a topic or a theme of the day, and if I get some moderators on, then we'll pull some cards. And today I have selected the wise wisdom of the fairy oracle, which we've not looked at for a while, and this deck was sponsored by Silcola. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, Tiffany Marie, Wizard Witkus. Thank you for joining me. How are you guys? How are you all? Welcome in. Let's have a selenite cleanse. Hey, Wizard. Good morning, everybody. So I've been awake for about 90 minutes. I woke up and in my mind I had a phrase. When I woke up, the phrase very clearly says, Congress is the lowest of the low. The buck stops at Congress. I don't know what that means. I don't know why that's in my head as I'm waking up, but that's what I heard. Very clear, male voice, I think. Not sure why that's coming in. So yeah, I've had a tossing and turning kind of night as usual. Not sleeping much, but how are you guys? What's going on with y'all? I only watched I watched 30 minutes of the Brian and Rob show yesterday. I could only watch 30 minutes. So yeah, so how about you guys? What have you guys been watching? What's been going on in your world? Let me know in the comments. And you do need to be a subscriber for at least 5 minutes to be able to comment in the chat. Good morning, everybody. It was a beautiful selenite with me today, Saturn Spa. Jason, good morning. How are you? I've noticed something about Jason since he came back from Hawaii. He's very no nonsense. Very, very no nonsense. Like, bam, Jason. Tiffany says, I'm studying for 2 exams. Slept a lot today. How about everyone else? Yeah, I had like 3 naps yesterday. Not going to lie, really did. Jason is watching a movie about tacos and aliens, and he's doing meh, meh, meh. Yeah, meh. What's the meh emoji? Meh. I don't know. The sky is completely grey and there's one bird. I feel like one bird just launched into the sky. She's about to launch the bird. You're watching some of Jessica's video she just put out on David Wilcock. Oh, interesting. Is it good? Does it make sense? Jason would rather be at the beach. Hey, Justy. Hey, Silcola. How are you guys doing? Justy's in Australia. Good morning, everybody. YouTube's pushing us out. Hello, I'm Anchorhaven. This is Mystical Wellness channel. 21 people in the chat. No, they come and go. We get like these big surges of people and then they go. So it's just YouTube pushing us out. So that's why you hear me say every few minutes, oh, this is Anchorhaven, because I can see the numbers rise and fall. So you're 7 minutes in. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. So right now there's 12 steady people, which is great. Thank you guys. You do need to be subscribed for 5 minutes to get in the chat with us. And we're talking about all things weird and wonderful, whatever's going on in the world, catching up and showing up for each other pretty much 5-6 days a week on these early morning lives. It's a couple of times when I can't do it. So I just can't do it. So, but welcome in. Welcome. I've got a new sound for you today that we've not had for a while. Hey, Tam. What is the sound? Can you guess what this is? Oh, earthquakes around Area 51. Mystical Wellness family. Hey, Eric. So it's my nuts. It's my nuts. My African nuts. We have trouble saying nuts in the chat. It gets blocked sometimes. So, oh, what does the fox say? Oh, you managed to say nuts. Sometimes it blocks out nuts. When you put African nuts, it blocks them out. How does that sound? These are grounding nuts. It's a bit of a different sound for you. I have another sound, but brace yourselves. This might be a bit loud because I have my tincture bells. See my tincture bells? So here we go. Okay, right. Has anybody else heard about the earthquake around Area 51? Do we believe it's a craft? Do we believe it's an experiment? What are they doing down there? What do you think? Shannon, how are you? Always, even if I'm doing yard work. Shannon, Martin, we've not seen you in so long. How are you? So it's 5:32 a.m. here, which means it's just after midnight Eastern. It's 11:30 Central. 10:30 Mountain Time. I'm trying to get into Mountain Time right now. What's the big one called? Are you talking about the selenite? This is the selenite Satin Spa. So this is the cleansing, calming, soothing. Sorry about my light. Selenite. There we go. Must have bright light so you cannot see wrinkles on face. Multiple earthquakes at Area 51 recently. Good morning, Flix. Oh my God, it's Flix Love at 6:30 European time. Good morning. Did you not sleep, dear? Construction project going on down under. Oh. Or are they expanding Area 51? Jason, what do you know about the S4 location and stuff like that? Flix is awake. Thunder and lightning last night. Oh. Doesn't look like you have any wrinkles. That's because there's a very bright light on the wrinkles. And there's glasses framing the eyes, so you try not to see the wrinkles. But I have plenty of wrinkles, believe me. Lately, yesterday I was looking in the mirror and I was like, oh my God, what's happened? Splash cold water, lots of cold water. Yeah, S4, S2. What do we know about these black sites? Maybe they're getting rid of some of the dark project materials or some kind of fighting. I've got Dragon's Pet has come out saying communication between species, animal pets, magical companions, and guardianship. So communication. Maybe there's something going on down there. Yeah, maybe there's something going on. What's Area 51 in the UK? Well, we have a lot of bases in the UK. The main one that I'm linked into is Peasmore Base, that you hear James Casbolt talk about, and John Whitberg has spoken about Peasmore. And Miles at Bases, that was the very first base that he started to talk about, was Peasmore Base, which is held in a time loop and everything there. There's pockets of time in Peasmore, because I know that John Whitberg talks about being in Peasmore Base in 2030, and I'm pretty sure I'm there. There's a version of me there. The light doesn't work on your wrinkles. Honestly, there's wrinkles. There's wrinkles. I am 50. RAF Rudlow Manor in Wiltshire. Ah, let me write that down because I'm not too sure if I've looked into that too much. Look what it says on here, marked. Writing notes, writing notes. Yeah, there's a lot of bases in the UK. The ones that I'm particularly drawn to are, there's that one in Hastings that I was the first person to talk about, and I did a video with that with Sean Bond. The one down near Hastings in the south of England, where we discovered it was like a house that wasn't really a house, you know. And then it had multi-layer facility underneath with ETs and things there. So, and I got the location for that come from an altar in my mind, directed me there when I was in the bathtub and I was doing meditation in the bath very safely, as you do. And oh, guys, the chat's blowing up so mad. Manchester I'm drawn to because I met somebody at bases and I knew this guy and he knew me. And he's English and he lives in like Nottinghamshire or somewhere. I'm very drawn to Nottingham at the moment, but I remembered him from a Manchester base and from South Africa. Hey Kat, good morning. We've had a very alien grey looking being, possibly a mantis being, appear again in the backyard in holographic imagery saying even the light language of humanity won't be enough to save the planet and its inhabitants. Whoa, that's intense. There's always something going on in the area bases. Where is your grey hair? Honestly, there's lots of grey hair. What are you talking about? There's lots of grey hair there. There is. It's right there at the front, this grey hair. I know you can't see it on here. My hair just gets, the blonde just changes colour. Um, so, I've lost the chat again. Hold on. Catching up with you guys. Okay. It's happened a time before 14 months ago. Tan says, I heard that James Casbolt was the one who took out Max Spears. I've not heard that. I've heard something like Brian Seng was referencing Stuart Swerdlow yesterday. I have heard that before. I have heard Stuart Swerdlow was involved before. Definitely not James Casbolt. No, I can't say definitely not because I don't know. I wasn't there. Who knows? We were not there. But he took out some other dude. Okay. Now I did just start to put a Max Spears playlist on my channel. So there's only like 8 videos on there, but do go take a look at that. And I also put an Aaron McCullum playlist with like 40 freaking videos on it. That's the good shit as well. So do check out Aaron McCullum. And then Maisie darted to the back fence and started barking, and she rarely barks. There's definitely something there. Wow. So, oh yeah, glad Maisie's running around as she had her accident. That's true. That's true. Orford Ness secret nuclear. Jason, you are on fire right now. You are on fire with these locations. Yeah, whenever I started to look into bases, I always find that I've been placed places where there's they've got nuclear licenses. I'm going to check out some of these today. The island of Today Garcia is managed by the United Kingdom. Yes, yeah. It's the British Indian Territory. And but the base itself is naval base though, isn't it, James? The base is American. Well, at least the sub levels are. With the stuff that's on there. I've got an altar on Diego Garcia called Sam. Still, you're fascinated with my hair this morning. Yes, I have golden hair. It gets very shiny sometimes. It needs a wash. My hair, just like my hair matches my eyes. I don't know if you guys ever noticed. My hair and my eyes matched colour. So if my hair gets darker, my eyes get darker. Okay, there you go. Creepy, creepy eyes for you. I have golden eyes. The funny thing is, I did check Draco Reed's eyes when I met him in person, and his are blue silver, and mine are very gold. Yeah, so then they look similar, but they're not. Okay, let's see. Porton down. I'm making notes here. Thank you, Jason. I think Jason's trying to get me targeted today with all these facilities. Flixlove says going nuts. Here are the nuts. So when I first got these, I did not know what to do with them. And I was at an event and it was so slow. I just spent the entire day figuring out how to work with the nuts. Okay, those are 3 UK bases you can verify with paperwork. Oh, well done. Next up, baby rattles. I don't have baby rattle, but I've got, this is an egg rattle. So we do use eggs when we do retreat work for like rebirth kind of energy. Sometimes we decorate them. I will love the stuff on Max. Yeah, check out Aaron McCullum's stuff. It's so good. So good. However, I was listening back to one of them and he was talking about June 2005 and December 2005. And I just so happened at that point in time would have been going for visas in Thailand. So leaving India in June and December 2005 to go to Thailand and get my visas. So, what was going on? So that's an assignment for you as well, Jason. What was happening in June and December 2005. Danny, hey Danny. How far are you from Austin, Danny? How far are you from Austin, Texas? Oversized pistachios, yeah. So Bryson's Folly, Stephen, right? Stephen, late here, early there, can't sleep, browsing YouTube shorts. So I'm live this time most days. The only time I'm not is like Friday, because I do an evening on a Friday. So then I might miss the Saturday because I've done the evening. So pretty much 5 times a week we do this early morning live. We all get together. Jason says, I'm watching my Taco Alien movie, but still in the chat. Okay. Taco Aliens. The question was UK Area 51. I found it a split in a few facilities also. Yeah. So there's lots of bases here. So don't forget, by me, there's a shipping yard by me, which is used as a base. So I forgot to switch off my notifications. And directly across the river from me, because the River Mersey divides me and Liverpool, there is an underground facility there where there's a black pyramid. So this is a major hub. And I found an article which I need to re-find again, and there was a man from the 1960s who'd made some kind of gyrocopter or whatever, like Inspector Gadget, and he flew over the River Mersey, and when he came back he flew into a time bubble over the shipping yard, and he saw that he was in the future, that there was alien ships, that there was ETs walking around and all this kind of stuff, and they were like fixing and reverse engineering ships and all that. And then he kind of flew out of the time bubble back into the 1960s or whenever it was. So yeah, so this is a major thing, and I've got memory recall now of going through a portal at that shipping yard and stuff like that. Yeah, Danny's in Texas. You're 3 hours from Austin. That's interesting. Okay. It's just I've got a friend who's out that way, and they went to some steakhouse and all this kind of stuff. So I was just wondering. Oh, excellent show with Missy Hill. Yeah, she's super cool. Missy is so funny trying to do the technology. So she's just put some videos on her channel. So please do go and follow Missy Hill on her channel. She's just trying to build it back up and put some videos on there now. Yeah, she's a fun lady. Okay. Stephen, yeah, I thought it was you, Stephen. Black sheep nuts. Okay, and 1 hour from Austin. Oh, you're in San Antonio. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Interesting. Okay, so sorry, I know somebody in Texas, and they're a bit isolated, so I'm just trying to figure out like who's near my friend. Oh, so sorry. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Aussie Jake! Can you guys hear me okay? My alarm went off and it kicked me out. Let me know if it's affected my sound. Okay, good. My alarm went off. I completely forgot I had an alarm, and it literally kicked me out of YouTube. And yeah. Okay, good. Aussie Jake! Aussie Jake, you're seriously going to get me arrested. I can't read that out. I'm okay, thank you. It's always good to see you, Aussie Jake. So, but I honestly, Pepsi is my only vice. It really is. I definitely do not supply anything at all. Although I do have a new product that's launching very, very soon. So you guys will see updates going on my channel. Yep, sorry about that, guys. Sorry, I forgot about my alarm. $40 an hour, but I think my soul costs it. What's going on with you, Jason? I've missed something there. There'll be a lot of anomalies you would see on the ocean floor, but Google Earth has most of the ocean floor blurred. Yeah. The alarm might be bugged, or maybe. Yeah. Aussie Jake, you're seriously going to get me arrested. Pepsi's not coming out with anything new, are they? It'd be great if they brought out the language drinks, wouldn't it? That would be so awesome. Learn Thai in 5 minutes, with Pepsi. No, I am bringing out a new product. I've just started the launch of my Breakaway Oracle. If you take a job, Jason, it's a job. Do it. Just take it. You need the experience. You need something on your CV right now. Your curriculum vitae, your resume, as you guys say. Where is this mention about a job for Jason? I don't see it. I got offered a sketchy job in Texas that pays a lot. Oh, well, as long as it's not near the border. But yeah, visit everyone in Texas. That's so cool. I know at least 5 people in Texas for sure. I do. Let me just wipe my eyes, sorry. So even though I've been up since 4 a.m., it still takes a while. The Pepsi question was because you said you were coming out with something new. No. But I'm launching my breakaway oracle soon. So Tiffany has a spare room. Okay, that's good to know, Tiffany. That's very good to know. Gonna write that down. Tiffany, spare room. You're the queen bird. You'd love to live in a border town. Yeah, how cool would it be to live in that border town, be able to just go across to, with air conditioning, also to be able to go across to Mexico? That would be so super cool. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to pick some collective energy cards so we can see what's happening. Today in my world, it's Sunday. I think it's Sunday. You guys, it's still just after midnight Saturday. So what's happening for the week? What's the collective energy for this week, please? Now, we're working with the fairy oracle, so we need to be extremely respectful of the fairies. So this week, tell your story, legacy, write your wisdom. This is the energy coming, the guidance from the fairies. This is collective energy reading, and it's time to share, to think about what is your story. So I had a message from a friend who said, oh, I've recommended you do an interview with this person, and they're really big, and it's like, oh, you just need to send them an email and set that up. And I'm like, no. And they're like, tell your story. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. So yeah, so it's like, so maybe this is I should do that interview kind of card, or what? So the guidance is touch, exchange, and connection. Okay, so the guidance this week is connecting with others more and more. So putting yourselves out there, telling your story, writing your wisdom, even if you're not going to get yourself out there verbally, but it's connecting with others this week. So I will be talking more and more about my latest product that I'm launching. So you can see me do a video about that soon. So Texas is the size of Central Europe. Texas is so big. Like, my friend said that they were traveling for 5 hours, and when I look on the map, it's not even an inch. It's not even an inch on the map. Like, what the hell is wrong with Texas? It is so big. They're telling you to go for it, and I know, I just don't want to. I self-sabotage quite a lot. I like to do interviews with people that I'm comfortable with, people that I know, right? That's why you don't see me be a guest very often. Even when I get requests, I generally don't do them because I want to be comfortable with the person I'm talking to. So you see that I only do interviews with like Flix. I did an interview with Rob. I've done like 12 interviews or more now, but we don't do standard interview style. You know, Rob generally doesn't ask me anything at all. He'll say, what's happening with you, right? So I don't have to answer questions. Miles, it's generally me interviewing him, and then we get an exchange going. You know, Michael Koff, I did do an interview with him recently, but note to self, don't do interviews at 3 a.m. when you're really grumpy because it's 3 a.m. Yeah. So, and who else? You know, Slavka, but I've not done it was an interview, but we were flexible. John P, I did an interview, but he's just a lovely man. How can you not do an interview with John P? Okay. Yeah, Texas is so huge. Bucky's. Yeah. So yeah, these are the Fairy Oracle, and Sil sponsored this deck so that I could get the Wise Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle. It's by Lucy Cavendish, and she's quite a big name in the in the Oracle world. So, like the Acorn's invitation, touch, exchange, connection. So these are really cool. Yeah, no, I'd love to go to Texas. I would. Like, everybody I know is basically from Texas. Even people who are in Florida are still from Texas and all that. So yeah, I think my accent eventually, when I get my accent, it's going to be quite Texan. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. There's a Buc-ee's 15 minutes from your house. Is that how you say that? Am I saying that right? Is that barbecue? Or is it burgers? Texas barbecue. Hey, YouTube. Thank you for pushing us out. I am Anchorhaven. This is the Mystical Wellness channel. On this channel, we talk about all things weird and wonderful. We've been talking about Area 51 and earthquakes at Area 51. We've been talking about holographic ETs appearing in people's backyards. We're talking about the UK versions of Area 51 and Diego Garcia this morning. And we've got the fairy cards. Whoops, we got the fairy cards that we are working with today. You know, Tiffany, I would love to come and move in with y'all. Seriously, I would. I do plan on coming to America next year because I really want to get my QHHT session done with Drago Reed. It's a large gas station / store chain. Okay. They have barbecue pulled pork, sausage chicken, and brisket. I've never had brisket. I would love it. Buc-ee's is a huge petrol station that serves food like barbecue. Oh, I think, is this the one I saw? There's no trucks allowed. Is it this the one? And it just caters to family, and they've really gone out and made everything like the best bathrooms. Yes. Okay. I literally saw like an episode of something on this the other day. Yeah, so they've just hit their market and they do it the best, so you can hold on longer because Buc-ee's is only 30 miles away or whatever. Yeah. I know this. I need to try Whataburger as well because that cracks me up. Whataburger. Missy Hill. Good morning. So everyone, please do follow Missy Hill Galactic Earth Fusion. Missy is kickstarting her channel and she's put a couple of videos on there today. The mascot is a beaver. Oh, we're talking about Buc-ee's, Missy Hill. Jason Hawaii. he's going to be forever Jason Hawaii now. Do you know Jason Hawaii? You know, missing Hawaii 420. So on the bottom of the deck, I have got Riddle Fisher, divination, seeking out and finding answers. Ooh. So I have a new divination deck that I will be releasing very, very soon. Fortunately, I don't get the sample until the 12th of May, and then you will see me, the hard copy deck, and it's the Breakaway Oracle. Did you guys see my shark picture? I'm not sure if I did, actually. I did, right? I'm sure I did. I forgot. Missy loves Buc-ee's as well. See, Buc-ee always makes me think of the Winter Soldier. So the sound of the day, Missy Hill. My African nuts. Oh, I've got my tincture bells this morning. My tinctures. And when you get tinctures, it's so random, so hit and miss. To get good sounding tinctures, I was very lucky with those ones. I got them. Yeah, I do have a lot. I've got big rain sticks as well. But yes, I use this for grounding. So I'm a sound practitioner and I do one-to-one sound therapies. So this is like grounding that's right at the end, bringing you back. Exciting. So love them. I have a lot of different sound tools with me all the time. So great sound. Nothing like some big nuts to ground you down. Think of big buck teeth like a beaver has. Oh, I get it now. Okay, Buc-ee's. Buc-ee the beaver. Yeah. It's so weird though, because I was literally watching a video on it and they were talking about how genius they are. That, you know, people hang on to get to the Buc-ee's because it's got the best, cleanest bathrooms and they've got a big store in there and all that. So yeah. Okay, would anybody like a fairy card today? Is anybody brave enough to work with the fairies? Ooh. fairies. So good morning, everybody. Justy would like a card. Oh. On the East Coast, we have Wawa. Oh, I've never heard of that before. Okay, let me just make a note. So I saw Justy first. And then Sil. And then Tiffany. All right. I'd like to interview again, but more specific about SSP stuff, maybe especially for newbies. Yeah, well, once I bring out my breakaway deck, then that is geared up for new people who are experiencers and they're looking for foundation knowledge into the SSP and the breakaway colonies. So yeah, I'm Flix. I just don't like formal interviews. They make me very uncomfortable. I don't mind having a great conversation about things and having a laugh, but when it comes to formal interview style, it makes me extremely nervous. And I was trying to explain this to a friend of mine earlier, but he won't get it. And yeah. Okay, this card is for Justy. What advice do they have from the fairy realm, please? Shimmer, glimmer, no, not glimmer, glamour, confidence, allure, and charisma. Now, I'm going to read about this one because this is a really interesting one. So, this, Justy, Notty, this is for you. So, just tune into this card for a second. This is glamour. This is a power. Okay, glamour is an interesting power. It's number 39. So glamour is a very magical ability to draw down around you and draw forth from within you. The ability to gently shapeshift and cast a glamour about you. 'Tis the ability to shake off the dust of the road after a long day travel and walk into the presence of the fairy king, standing tall and regal with beauty as your mantle. It is not as it is often painted, a false or untrue representation of self. It's convergence of your higher self with your outward appearance. So close your eyes for a moment and see yourself being sprinkled with fairy dust from head to foot, and from within yourself see a golden light awaken and radiate out. Stand tall and strong and walk with deliberation and care. Meet the glances of people fearlessly and with belief in your own power and worth. Be warm and strong. And as we do this from a position of personal truth and strength, we come from a place that Vivienne, the great fairy queen of Avalon, would have worked with when walking into the court of Camelot. So this is fairy glamour. This is beauty and sparkles comes about you, and you have this allure that people just want to flock to you. They want to hear you. They want to see what you have to offer. So this glamour ability gets people's attention. Yeah, this is a really interesting one. Yeah, so it's like you put on this, I don't know, it's like you take away all masks and you just see this beautiful radiant you that just captures everyone's attention. Oh, Flix, that's not fair. That's not fair. Asking people what kind of interview they want to see. So it's not about you, Anchorhaven. It's about what the people want. That's not fair. Because I'll generally say yes to whatever people want. That's not good. Wawa and Sheets in the East Coast, they have come and go. They have come and go there. At some point, Wizard will take a card. Okay. Right. Oh my god, Jason, what type of food is that? It's a 7-Eleven. Okay. Oh, Thailand. 7-Elevens are massive. Love Thailand's 7-Eleven is so good. I once went into a 7-Eleven, says Jason, and the guy was just laying on the floor unconscious. There used to be a gas station called Pump and Munch. Oh, I love it. Oh, you saved his life calling 911. Oh, that's good. That's good. He just collapsed in the store. It really is called Come and Go. Oh, she gets free Slurpees at 7-Eleven. That's so cool. Come and go with a KUM. So for people who don't see the chat when they watch this back, Tinctures in Politics, a new show. You got to buy a Come and Go branded lighter if you go. That's so funny. Okay, I'm going to do a card for Silcola. Okay, a message from the fairy realm, please. For Sil. Aha, golden gift, magical help. It's on its way. So whatever's going on with you right now, you've got magical help from the fairy kingdom. Now these cards are a little bit saucy, like, ooh. So it's like people when you see them when they do tarot and they're like covering bits on the tarot. I think this is one of those. She's getting her baps out. Yeah, so oh hey Vicky Binky. Okay. Let me just read a little bit about this one, which is a bit saucy. Obviously, they're not meant to be like online. Okay, so a fairy healing is coming, lifting and dissolving depression, bringing sensual bliss, calming your frustration and any anger you may have felt towards others who might have hurt you. Your emotions are stabilizing and running fresh and pure again. So wear gold, which will amplify the message of this gentle healing card. Know that while the dear queen is gentle, her power is enormous. And her touch is transformation itself, shape-shifting, empathy with gentle forms of nature, return of sexual feelings and sensuality. So yes, it's a very sexy card, a golden light from the golden gift of the dear queen. Interesting. That's for Sil. Crossing people off my list. Not formal, just talking with coffee cups and weirdness. Yeah, I don't mind when we do the weird ones, like when we had that dragon chat. That was a great one. I'm not a fairy. Teacher called you a troll. Stephen, that's so funny. Your teacher actually called you a troll. Okay, this next card is for Tiffany. Have you seen the people that do the calligraphy in the sand and they're just reading out people's names saying Tiffany, right? And it's like Silcola. Maybe I should start doing that. What do you think? I'd probably get loads of views on it. Not that I can do calligraphy, but you know, I can do a curly writing. Tiffany. Okay, we got the 3 graces: cooperation, ventures with friends, joy sharing, new partnerships that are fun. New partnerships that are fun. This is Tiffany Marie. Okay, so have a look and see what you're drawn to on this card. And it's number 1. Ooh. And it says, finding like-minded souls to work with, a happy workplace, a new community is being birthed, meeting new friends who feel like family, overcoming trust issues with other people, sharing, understanding, cooperation. It says new business ventures with friends, amiable interactions, feeling strong bonds with people, although you may have just met them, creating a working magical circle, blah, blah, blah. So something new's coming in for you. Your realm is currently to manifest this desire, to take it from a dream to the material and earthly. We will help you make this dream a reality, for we are of the springtime of the soul, and we speak of a time of new growth and delight, harmonious enterprise, finding just the right people to celebrate and work and create with. I think you're already making a lot of new connections, aren't you? Which is so good. All about the hummus. Yeah, me too. I'm really into hummus right now. Hummus and chips again. I'm starting to have. Okay, so that one was for Tiffany. So I've got James next. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. We have a lot of good connections over here, don't we? We're very blessed. Okay. James, the Wizard Witkiss. There's multiple options opening up for you. I'm going to go for something other side. Interesting. Solace, return to nature, tree wisdom, natural remedies, flower essence. So, definitely need to read about this one. It's Naked Gardening Day. I know Danny and James both do a lot of gardening. Look out for thorns. That's funny. I do not have a garden. I have a driveway. And areas that are gardening-ish, we have gardeners that take care of it. It's all included. I'm not allowed to touch anything. If I planted anything, they'd pull it up, you know. Oh dear. Flicks. Naked gardening. That's like every day. It's the new normal. So this card is for the Wizard Witkiss. While you may be feeling fatigued and alone, the fairies advise you do what they do when they feel down, saddened, and in need of solace. Return to trees and to their wisdom. Trees and their energy speak to us, their voices slow and strong. Tendrils of energy that caress and surround us. It's time for you to find that tree. That forest, that old growth place where you can connect your energy with the energy of the ancient one, a tree who has seen so much and who can ease you through the current time in which you are caught up in the problems that beset you. So I went on this shamanic weekend training a few years back now. One of the things we did was pick a tree, connect into a tree, and then we did a vision quest to actually go and speak with the tree and to sit in its roots and say, teach me, you know. So you might find that you go up to different trees and say, would you like to be my teacher? Would you like to be my teacher? But you will find one tree that would like to mentor you, right? So this is quite important, and you can connect into this tree ethereally. So for me, there's two different trees. So there's one where I used to work. There was this wooded pathway right outside the nuclear power plant where I get off the train and there was this woodland path. So I'd stop every day and I would connect into the trees and I'd feel them extend their aura around me, because even though there was a fence between us, the trees would just kind of envelope me in their aura, and I'd ask for protection and my roots would go down into their roots, and then I'd go and work on that nuclear plant. And then when I finished, I was waiting for the train, so I'd come back and I'd thank them for their protection during the day. And you would just feel, I'm getting lots of energy coming in now from the trees, I'm still connected to them. So you would just feel that beautiful wisdom and loving, like they love us so much. So you need to go and find a tree that you can work with. So James says, my seeds came for my vegetable garden and flower gardens. That's great. Stephen says, I wish I could sunbathe naked while I garden, but then you get a visit from the police. Flick says public radio day too. Now I'm going to be on the radio soon. We're all going to be on the radio soon because Miles Johnston has been given a radio slot on a real radio network. So it's going to be on Tuesdays, and hopefully that'll start from this month at some point. So yeah, so he's going to start inviting us all on his radio show. That's exciting. And he did ask me if I wanted to be a guest, and I did say yes for that one because I have a face for radio. He told me off for saying that. But yeah, no, I would love to do a radio show because people can't see you, right? So that would be so cool. Okay, so the next card is for Vicky Binky. I just love saying that, sorry. So Wizard Victor says, out in front of my house, the curb, there's a couple of pine trees that are over 100 feet tall, and I have other different types of trees on the property. Yes, definitely going to be one of them that's for you. I'm getting reminded of a very, very large tree that somebody told me about, and I can't think where it was in America. I think it was in the Southwest, but it was a massive, massive tree, like a house-wide kind of tree, you know. Oh, Missy Hill's done some radio. Interesting. You're welcome, James. So this one is for Vicky Binky. Vinky. Okay. Sorry. Here we go. Yeah, I know. Miles told me off for saying that I had a face for radio. I thought it was funny. Oh, Vicky Binky. You dark horse, you, Vicky Binky. You've got the Merlin. Well, well, well. Magical indeed. So, I had no idea that you were so powerful indeed, my dear. Guidance, mentorship, teacher of the old ways. You've got Merlin coming out for you, which means that you're on a violet flame frequency. Should have known, right? Why messages keep getting held? Because it's Flicks, that's why. You know what? All over Facebook right now, there's adverts for these pelvic floor trainers, right? This purple pelvic floor trainer is everywhere. And hey Terry, I'll put you on the list. Oh, it got held, and we knew it was Flicks. But it's okay because in America it's like midnight, and although some people say things and they forget it's like my 6 a.m., you know, and you're like, whoa. Okay, this is the Merlin card, which has come out for Vicky Binky. When the Ancient One, the Merlin, comes forward to speak with you, you are speaking with all the knowledge of the ancient druids. I am a druid. I'm actually an Aweneth, an inspirational druid. Who remain there, still including the wise mentor and teacher, Merlin. It's difficult to overestimate his depth of knowledge, his compassionate heart, and his laughter. He is part fae, part human, and all wise and loving. He's a teacher who comes to you with a message that you must find a teacher who claims not to know all, but who can guide you to the knowledge hidden within your own self, which seems out of reach and obscure to you at present. It will be time to study and to be corrected. When Merlin comes to you, his guidance can feel stern to some, but because he is not always available for long periods of time, he literally disappears into a cave. It's imperative to make each moment count when you have connected with this wise teacher. Now, I believe that if you were once a student of Merlin, then he will always come for you. So this lets me know that in the past, it's number 33, in the past, you have been a student of Merlin. Sean is at Mount Shasta. What's he doing at Mount Shasta? That's interesting. Hold on. Right, let me finish with Merlin. Okay. So if as Merlin is a bard, you may be drawn to remembering and telling stories and tales of your own life at this time. As he is a wizard, high magics will attract you. As he is a guide, you'll find a mentor and become a mentor in your own time. As he is a keeper of natural laws, you will find you're living in tune with magical cycles, and you'll begin to read and know the messages for a time with such clarity that may shock yourself. So clear, strong messages, and a male mentor with Merlin energy may be coming into your life at this time. Now it says male mentor, but it could mean masculine, as in it could be female with masculine energy. Yeah. Okay, not Sean Bond. Okay. So hey, Spider Bite, we've got the fairy deck out today. So okay, so we've got Terry B's next. Terry, I don't think I've ever done a reading for you before, have I? Oh, Bryson's Folly is in North Carolina. I'm Misty Hills in the Carolinas somewhere. Sometimes. Oh, you didn't get a notification? You might have to unsubscribe and resubscribe. Okay. Shasta Cola is a thing. Oh, wow. You've been doing a remote viewing class. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm like, what's going on with me at the moment? Okay. Just Sean Haslett. I don't know who that is. First time, Terry, you are very welcome. I'm just checking the chat. So, I used to watch the TV series Merlin, the BBC one. Oh, you don't always get to see me live. I try and do this live at least 5 times a week these days, and then we have a Friday evening live. And then once a month I go on Typical Skeptic live, and I generally kind of go on Slavka's Natural Sentient live once a month. And I do live shows tonight. This is Sunday, and we will be going live with Nu Skin, the Canadian super soldier, today. I think it's 8 o'clock my time. I think it's 3 o'clock Mountain. Let me just double check. One second. Okay, I hope you guys can still hear me. It is 8 o'clock my time, so it's 3 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to be live with Nu Skin today, the Canadian super soldier. We're going to be doing a live Q&A, so you can just ask him anything you want, and he will be there. Okay, so this is for Terry B. So we're doing fairy cards today, Terry. We don't do fairy cards very often. And let's see, what message do we have from the fairies? Okay, so number 28, once was innocent. Knowledge means change. I definitely need to look this up. These fairy cards are so obscure. But just know that when we call in the elemental energies, we must be very, very respectful. Bid them, bid them hello, bid them hail and farewell, that kind of thing. So I'm going to check and see what this means for Terry. This is not an easy deck to work with. So knowledge means change. Once you did not know the truth that your heart belongs to nature, that you were born innocent and you shall die wise, and that this is the true natural law. Once you did not know, but now you do. And now you do know, you must decide what to do. For now you have seen and tasted and drank the fairy foods, and danced in the fairy groves, and lain with your fairy lover. Oh, Terry. Watched moonlight woven into jewels. You've watched water offer herself to the thirsty roots of trees for drink, and heard the birds speak one with another. Now you know of this magic. What will you do? Pretend to live as before? Endlessly go through the days, the next so much the same as the day before? It feels you are endlessly reworking ever so slightly the same time between sunrise and sunset. Now you know. What will you do? For there now is choice, where once you were told and you believed there was none, that you must grow old and die, that you must work hard at something that makes your soul shrivel and simply tolerate it, that there is nothing we can do, for this is the way of the world. But now you have seen and tasted and danced, and it was no dream. It was a dream like and enchanted, but this is how your life now can be. Truly dreaming with eyes wide open, truly living and drinking in bliss. No guilt, no fear, no shame. Challenge, yes, but for those you have your courage and your gifts, but to believe that there's no magic, that would be to lie to your own heart and soul. For now you know, and now that you do know, what will you do? You know now that if you choose the way they told you, the way that you believed in before you knew the other, you know the way that will look and feel that there will be less of everything. And now you know if you choose the other, your blood will sing and your heart will open and you will be in wonderment evermore. So I wonder too, what will you choose? So this is for Terry. If you're courageous, you can now become who you truly are on a magical level. When you accept this part of who you are and accept that this magic you've experienced is natural and good, you'll grow stronger, more fearless, more calm, more effective, and you will draw to you the people who can echo back to you these truths that you have found. You will no longer mind not fitting into a realm you always feared living in. And you will know that you can find your own path, tangled and wooded as it may be. You can no longer deny what you've seen, heard, felt, and touched, and been touched by. So you know magic is true and real, and the wonderment is your path from this time forth. So what to do? Ask for help, seek advice, consult people who have similar experiences, surround yourself with knowledge, and know that innocence is not lost and that your beliefs are not naive. Your wisdom is now telling your truth and acknowledging your experience. So Terry, wow, now that you know that there's magic in the world, what will you do indeed? There we go. So that was once was innocent and now you are wise. Okay. Do you think that it's similar? No. Catching up in the chat. Can you shout me out, please? My name is Aaliyah. Hey, Aaliyah. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Spider-Bite's still in her jammies. Strain of the evening is Red Pop Rocks. Yeah, that was beautiful. Stephen's in bed, 1:20 a.m. Keep the stream on, but not much more typing. Yeah. Spider Bite. Jim Jams. I say Jim Jams. Jammies, Jim Jams. Terry, wow, indeed. That's your energy that pulled that card. PJs. Yeah, I don't wear pajamas. Did you guys know that pajama is a Hindi word? That we wear pajamas as in like a suit? Oh, the Taco Alien movie? What a surprise that it's a lame movie. So, I think I've done all the readings there. How is everybody? Not in the mood for comedy. Jason, since you came back, your mood has gone moo. Like, you are so sharp with me. It's like, and you're not normally like that. It's like, you've had enough of the nonsense. You've had enough of the BS. This is hardcore Jason coming out now. Wizard Rick is like, get too hot sleeping in pajamas. You can have summer pajamas. Yeah, shout outs. Yeah, we don't, I mean, I generally will shout people out, but only because we're in conversation. So it's not, you know, I give everybody a hello if I can, and so I don't know. Yeah, Jason needs to go back to Hawaii. He's got the Hawaii blues, I think. Blue Hawaii. Live by the ocean. I agree. Like, he just looked, when he's out there and he's got a bandana on, he's got shades, and it's just so cool. Yeah, I think Jason is a beach bum for sure. Yeah, well, so am I though. You know, I love being by the sea. Here I'm by the river. It's not quite the same, but I love being by the water. Yeah, it's great to chat with you live too, Terry. So we come on like this all the time now. It started out because I was on like 300 followers and I wanted to get to 500. So I set in a thing a couple of, like, was it 6 to 8 weeks back, that we were going to get to 300 followers. You know, try and get to 500, try and get to 350, whatever, and work our way up. My next goal is 650 followers. I think I'm on 620. You're a celebrity, Anchor. What? This is a community channel. So Jason looked very happy. He's got great hair, really good hair. Yeah, the thing is though, if you grow up by the beach and you've got that kind of saltiness in the air in your lungs, and then you go and live in the middle of Texas, that's going to feel uncomfortable, right? So even when I lived in India, I wasn't far from the beach, and I hardly ever went, but it was there, and you can sense it in the air. You've got seagulls overhead. Yeah, so when I lived down south, I was always near, I always used to go to the park, and there's lakes in every park, that kind of thing. So I'd walk around the lake. So I was always near water. Being away from the beach is depressing, yeah. I think so. When you live near the beach, you hardly ever go, right? It's just one of those things. We used to, in living in Goa, like sunset dinner on the beach. That was nice, yeah. But I wouldn't do it very often. It's just nice knowing that you could if you wanted to. Yeah. I do miss palm trees, but luckily, across the street from me, somebody's got a palm tree in their garden, so I get to look at a palm tree every day. It was in a live I did on TSP. Yeah, so Jason did do a live on Typical Skeptic. It was about 20-25 minutes, I think. And he was at a volcano. Tubes? I don't know, in Hawaii. Where were you, Jason? Tell everybody. Quick 20-minute little volcano tour, yeah. Spider bites in the middle of Australia. All the times I've been to Hawaii, I was parked by the USS Arizona Memorial, so I kept telling myself, I'll see it one of these times. I never did go see it. Oh. 1 second. I'm just going to switch my camera for a second. Wipe my face. Okay, hopefully my sound is still in sync with that. I've got loads of buttons on the right side of my screen, and when I clip shorts and things lately, I've noticed it knocks out my sound, right? When I watch things back, I watch things back all the time, right? I do. And not because I like hearing the sound of my voice. I want to see if I've said something silly, which I do because I've got no filter. I say silly things all the time. Tiffany says, I used to rush every day after work with my daughters to watch the sunset at the beach every night after work. We were always there. That's amazing. Jason needs to start his own YouTube channel properly. Oh, Spidey, don't be sad. Just do a meditation where you see yourself walking on the beach. And I remember when I was doing a course with Indigo Angel, and she was talking about remote viewing, and it was about and it was such a good moment that I had. So it was about imagining that you were at a particular beach, yeah, and so remembering what it was like at that beach, remembering that feeling of the sand between your toes. So it's kind of like you're remote viewing into something, but you're experiencing a memory at the same time that allows you to connect into being there, so that when you drop into that location, you can look around and really feel like you're there. Yeah. So it all adds into this multi-layered experience that you have when you remote view. So Cole is 5 minutes from the beach. Wow. Oh, Kat, you're a rowing coach? How awesome is that? I'm good at rowing. You know, when you do the exercise machine rowing, I'm good at that. I've got a lot of upper body strength, body muscle, unfortunately. Yeah, they should definitely do a TSP beach trip. That would be so cool. Where would everybody meet? What beach would you all go to? A rowing coach. That's so neat. Just being on the water every day. Yeah. Mostly legs. Yeah. I do need to get myself back in shape now. I love rowing machine. Absolutely love it. There's a little patch of sand at the creek I'll go sit on. It might feel the same. Oh, lots of crying emojis from Spider Bite. You're in freaking Australia, right? We'd love to be in Australia. Don't be crying when you're in Australia and I'm here in the UK with a grey sky. No, it's white. There's a white sky. It's completely fake. Yeah, I will swap with you in a heartbeat. I really would. Yeah, you're not going to get any sympathy from me when you're in Australia and I'm not. That's not fair. Don't forget to throw some salt. Take some salt down the creek with you. Pristine beach on Diego Garcia. Oh, well, we're not going to Diego Garcia because that's where bad things happen. And I can say that from experience because I'm the person causing the bad things happen over there. So, you know, I would love to be in the Aussie outback right now. Just sitting on the porch with a beer, you know, hearing the crickets, looking for possums. Yeah. I prefer beaches without dumps for sure. Deep underground military bases, beaches, deep underground military beaches. That's a new one. Deep underground military beach. I'm going to write that down. So that's totally a thing. Although, sadly, most of Australia is just one big dump. You watch my Sacred Sites video, you see me plot, oh, I think something happened to me here, all along Australia. And then in the centre in Pine Gap, there's 5 versions of me there. So, yeah, mad. So, good morning, everyone. It's 6:31 a.m. here in the United Kingdom, which means it's 1:30 a.m. Eastern, like midnight Central. We're still on 11:30 Mountain. Is that right? So I'm trying to get into Mountain time because Jane Hatch is on Mountain time, Nuskin's on Mountain time, Nathan Fox is on Mountain time. Nathan Fox is going to be doing a video with us next Friday, so it's kind of cool. No beaches here, lots of trees. A chat with them when I drive. That's cool, Terry. Tornadoes. 3 o'clock in Adelaide, Australia. Yeah. So I lived in Murray Bridge for a while. It's nice over there. apart from, you know, the meatworks were abducted and whatever, probably, and yeah. New Jersey for a TSP hangout. Why don't you guys all go to a casino? That would be super awesome. So you make some money while you're there, you know? Why don't you go on like an Indian casino? That would be super cool, I think. Is that a thing still? I don't know anything about it. No, I've only heard, seen what I've, you know, things on movies, that kind of thing. So, so we've got a lot of people watching us, which is really weird. So if you're not in the chat, please get yourselves in the chat. Let us know where in the world you're from. If you'd like a fairy card, you're very welcome. You do not have to pay for card pulls, but tips are always welcome at paypal.me/Anchorhaven. Or join my Patreon. If you want to book in with me these days, you've got to do it via my Patreon. And I have just put a pre-order for the Breakaway Oracle deck that is now on the Patreon. You've been to Bury Bridge, lots of pumpkins there. What's the is it Handorf? What's the German town in Adelaide? What's that German town? I love it there. Oh my god, I went there like 3 times. I forget its name though. Maddie West is in the chat. Good morning, good morning. So I didn't notice any pumpkins when I was there, but I think I was there at the wrong time of year. Well, we used to go around loads of farm shops and buy port and jam. So I lived off port and jam for a while. So Atlantic City, casino and beaches right there as well. Maybe you guys should do a trip to Atlantic City. That would be so good. Typical Skepticon at Atlantic City would be banging. Absolutely awesome. And it's not that far for Rob to travel, right? So it's not going to cost us a fortune in donations. There's an underground base in that area in New Jersey. Oh, Sil, there you go. Handorf. Oh, how beautiful is Handorf, that little German town. Oh, my word. I met a real TSP person in my country. Felt so weird and wonderful. What, in the Netherlands? You bumped into somebody from Typical Skeptic? How cool is that? It was weird the other day when Karen came on and she's like, I'm in Wallasey. And I'm like, okay, that's like 3 miles from me. So every now and then I will get somebody local. Or they'll say, well, I'm in Liverpool. And I'm like, are you though? They're like, I'm on the Wirral. Yep, same as me. So, yeah. I still have a pendant made from a horseshoe nail in the shape of an S from Handorf. Handorf is such a great town. There's just something about it. It was like, I used to love going there. The ground base is Atlantic City. Let me have a look at that actually. Yeah, I do plan on doing a video with Sean, but he never got back to me, so I didn't have the money left by the time, you know, he gets back to me now. So I send him a donation generally, but I couldn't afford it now. But I did one with Christy Campbell instead, which was fine. I'm still waiting to see if I can put out the extended cut on that, because it got quite detailed into me and my dyad, shall we say. So I had to cut it and send it off for approval. Yeah, Atlantic City Casino sounds fantastic. I think we should all go. I'll see you in Atlantic City. Yeah. Is that in a movie? So anyway, good morning, everybody. If anyone would like a card, please pop a message in. It is Sunday today. I really feel like I need to go back to bed. I've been up since 4 a.m. And I woke up about the thing about the Congress. I don't know what that was, but there's a voice in my mind saying very clearly that Congress is the lowest of the low. The buck stops with Congress. That means nothing to me, but maybe it means something to you guys. So you talk too much. I can't believe the things you say. Spider-Man, you talking to me? Talking's kind of my job. Spidey, seriously? Was that for me? I did my evening group. Oh, Danny, Lee came on the evening group. Oh, no, not me. It's a song. So I'm on my evening group and I did an Akashic meditation. And, you know, generally we do a little feedback at the end. And then one lady, Lee's very blunt. And she said, well, the only thing I was hearing through that whole thing is that this is just not good enough. And I was like, oh, well, excuse me. Like, I just channeled that meditation for you. Like, do my best. I just channeled you into the Akashic records. And she's like, and then somebody messaged you privately saying, I don't think she meant your meditation wasn't good enough. It's just life in general is not good enough. Yeah. Terry says, funny, went on my honeymoon in Atlantic City in 1992. The Trump Casino. Don't think it's open anymore. It was a sad place. Oh, so Spider Bite was answering Jason about Sean. Okay, closed down. Yeah. I thought, Spider Bite, I was going to take your wrench. Say, you talk too much. I can't believe the things you say. No, I'm only joking. Coming on my live telling me that I talk too much? No, I'm only joking. I do talk a lot. Yeah. Only when I do this. Yeah. And there's a couple of people I chat to privately, and that's it. Yeah. I'm a very quiet person. People get shocked. Oh, I thought you were chatty. No. There's literally like 3 people I chat to on a regular basis. That's it. So if you get regular messages from me, you're like, wow. But you definitely don't want to become a daily person. Don't become a daily person in my world, because then I get fixated and I get into routines. 109% not you. You are perfect. Oh, that's a nice one, Spidey. Because we disagree on a lot of things. We really do. But love you, Spidey. So, topic of the day was Area 51. Earthquakes under Area 51. Has anybody seen that kind of thing? Anybody heard anything else about it? Jason was filling us in earlier. So what do we think it is under Area 51 right now? Do we believe it is technology? Are they burrowing down deeper and deeper, putting in new levels at Area 51? And they've got those secret bases, S2, S4, S7. Wasn't that on the Terminator movie? Not Terminator, Transformer movie. Let's do a short jump up and down, shake it off moment. Okay. Shake it off. The cleansing. Take a deep breath. Oh, let's do the chimes. Breathe with me. Take a deep breath. Pistachio time. Kat, you crack me up sometimes, you do. Okay. So we can reset the thymus. The thymus thump. Card, please. What's inside? Are you talking about the nuts? Or are you talking about the chime? You see that? So these are handmade in the Pyrenees Mountains. This is a Koshi chime. Was that a pigeon call? It's so funny when we get onto the pigeon chats. Okay, this is for Spider Bite. The German deer call competition. No. Okay, Spidey. What fairy message is there for Spider Bite, please? You're going to make one. Oh, that looks real easy, that thing that's made in the Pyrenees Mountains. Yeah. But this is... It's like a disc. It's like a disc in there. So it's not a ball, it's just a disc. Can't really see that. Yeah. So it's got 2, 4. It's got like 8 metal sticks inside. They sell for £50. Koshi Chime. Okay. I already picked your card and I put it back. Now here it is. You got a snail's pace. Slow down, grounding, listen for the heartbeat of the earth with subtle energies. This is for spider bite. I don't know why the fairies never are fully dressed. It's number 22. So if you're into numerology, that's a good number for you. Snail's pace. Here we go. This beautiful fairy is entranced by the graceful slow motion movement of her friend the snail. She observes each movement forward and understands how far he comes, though in comparison to her he moves slowly. She reminds us that we all travel at our own pace and that there is much to be said for taking time to slow right down and observe the signs around us. The snail has the time to converse with the fairy, to have conversation, to share, to show. She has not rushed through the encounter, and she has become quiet, centered, and observant as a result. In this space, you're able to discern what is truly taking place and read the signs around you. When all is rushed and hurried, when all is the barrage of smells and light and shocks that our world can be, slow movement seems less vital, but she asks you now to slow down, to sit down on your Mother Earth and watch the life of her creatures. As you do, know that you too are one of her creatures, and one of your roles is to read the signs and movements of all creatures, no matter how humble. So, you have the right to do nothing from time to time. Within the quiet, peaceful space comes fresh energy for inspiration, creativity, and cooperation. No one is in charge of you but you, Spiderbite. Okay. Your head won't slow down. Anyone see some good recent scary stuff? Jason. Richard Espino. Yes, we remember you, Richard. How the devil are you? Good to see you, pal. Thanks for dropping by. It's good to see you. Remember me? Remember me? Jason, scary stuff. Really, really. I know I'm trying to get into paranormal shows, but I'm not a brave person when it comes to this stuff. Not Julia. Anchorhaven, but not Julia. Kentucky Derby. You're out of horror movies. Okay. Pertinent right now. A few deep breaths. Yeah. A few deep breaths. Yeah. Time shifts, dimensional slips. Yeah, take some deep breaths. Okay. If anyone would like a card, pop it in the chat now if you'd like a card. I'm going to be finishing off soon because we're on 78 minutes. So when we get to like 90, that's about it. But thank you so much for joining me first thing in the morning. Richard Espino. So what's everybody doing today on Sunday? Are you guys going to join me 3 o'clock Eastern for the New Skin Show? Super Soldiers, Canadian Super Soldiers, talking about breakaway colonies. I'm excited. So you can ask New Skin anything. He really has a very large memory of things. But it's like you've got to pull it out of him. You've got to really like pull the information out of New Skin. And you know, he can be a good guest. He's actually warming up a lot. Yeah, I think but we need something new. Yeah, 2 o'clock Central. Yeah, I'd love to get a fascinator. Well, I was at a wholesaler recently, and those fascinators as far as the eye could see, and the eBay seller in me from long ago was like, cha-ching. But then I was thinking, I need to get a box, and I need to get this, and you know, whatever. So yeah, I'd like a nice fascinator because we had Ladies' Day at the races here recently. And they're all fascinators everywhere. Oh, Terry, thank you for being you. No horror for me as well, Sokola. I can't abide it. I just can't. There's so much horror in my mind that I don't need to watch it externally because it'll just trigger something internally. What was my recent trip thing that came in? The video I did with Christy Gamble. Oh my god. God. The video I did with Christy Campbell, amazing as she is, gets dark very, very quickly, right? And so I can take a memory that I think is loving and everybody loves her so much. And then she's like, but you go down into a couple of floors and deep underground military base and this is happening, that's happening. You're like, oh, okay. So yeah, so Christy really cuts through any illusion, any screen. She cuts right through it to get to the darker stuff. I can't do comedies right now either. My attention span is very, very short right now. Yeah. Where are you going to wear it? Oh. Yeah, well, we get all these fancy things where you're going to wear. More and more people having these parties now where you get to dress up in things like super fancy. It's one of those, where else can you wear it kind of parties. Yeah. So you pull things out your wardrobe that you got for some event that you never went to or just in case, and everybody gets dressed up in outlandish wear. That'd be so funny. My attention span is very, very short. Some people I have to speed up to 1.75 to watch their videos. I'm not going to say who, but it's like, yeah. Oh yeah, it's like that thing on Instagram, and it's like somebody said, oh, why aren't people getting their nails done? And there's other people coming back going, because I'm like a brain surgeon, Karen, Jenny, I think it was. A black fascinator for a funeral. Yeah. It's like spider bites in the outback with her wellies on and a fascinator. Like, I like smexy movies. Has anybody watched anything smexy recently? And by that, guys, we're talking smart and sexy. Smexy is the word that's been coined here. I like smexy. I've not watched anything smexy. Altered Carbon is pretty smexy. So I've not watched that for a while. And one day I'm going to interview Cal Del Show. One day I'm going to interview that person that's in John Whitberg's head. And he is there. He is present. He is an actual presence. Jason's saying smelly. Just started the second season of The Sandman. Okay, I started it, but I couldn't watch it. Oh no, Flicks, what have you put down? Oh, Smexy Sil and Fairy Flicks. Oh, that's so funny. You might do sister. I've not watched The Sandman. I did try, but it seemed very dark straight away. Started watching an awesome Africa movie. Family is pretty screwed, but I can't find it to finish it. Yeah, I've got no attention span right now. So I know Jason got mad at me recently for watching a recap of a movie, but I just can't. I couldn't find the movie. I don't know why I do one with my little finger. One, I couldn't find the movie. And two, I just haven't got the capacity to sit through anything at all right now. I really haven't. So when we do the John Whitberg movie reviews, that's about it for me. It really is. So his new one is coming out on Tuesday. It'll be Mickey 17. Contrary to popular media opinion, the Jamaican bobsled team sucks. Well, yeah. That's why they had that movie, Cool Runnings. Was it? Was that the right movie? I need to take my allergy tablets. Let me find them. So, oh, my allergy tablets. There's a lot of pollen in the air now. So, yeah, Sunday. What's everybody doing on Sunday? Is everybody having a lie-in? John Candy. How good was John Candy? Oh, my word. Leopard dragged guy into a tree. He's alive. Rhino gorged the dad's leg. Action aplenty. Don't want to give my energy to watching anything out of Hollywood. Yeah, I hear you, Terry. Indeed. But I'm fascinated now to look for all things mind control, which is why I love the John Whitberg series that he's doing on his channel, because when it says USAPs in cinema, unacknowledged special access programs, what he's really talking about is the nitty gritty of how they're mind controlling us in everything. I put something on my Patreon as well. So if you're on my Patreon, so I was just working with my ChatGPT, but I got it to create a list of movies and a list of TV shows that basically fall into that category. of like what we're being mind controlled with, or what's a good representation of breakaway life and cloning and all that. And the cloning, the #1 movie was The Island. Right? So I can't believe it. If you've not watched The Island, please go and watch that with Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson. Because Jason was going to the island, he was going to Hawaii, so we started this big thing about talking about the island. So I've got memories of something so like that, in that white space, you know, and just Rhino tipped the vehicle over. They are surrounded by hyenas, no water or insulin. Oh wow. I've not been to Africa, but I do have a couple of South African memories from being in SSP out there, working for Kruger as a mercenary. And that came in December when I met somebody at Basis Conference, when I met David Hall. Then I got memories of me and him being on a mercenary team in South Africa. Do you remember when Jim Carrey came out of a rhino's butt? I could never watch The Wizard of Oz. Made me feel strange as a child. Yeah, well, the breakdown was 2.5 freaking hours on John Whitberg's channel. 2.5 hours of breakdown on that movie. When he did Blade Runner, it was 35 minutes. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what? So, I've been to Kenya, Africa, the city of Mombasa in Kenya. Wow, James, that's amazing. Spider White saying it's a heart-pounding movie. What's it called, Spidey? Did you put the name in? Flix, why are you putting code in the chat? Oh, code humor. Good morning, Flix. Flix is not normally up this early. It's scary, never mind. Yeah, but it's animal scary, so that's like natural, right? Instead of weird. I don't know. My mind is making me think about the original. Oh my god, what's it called? Total Recall. Total Recall popped into my mind. Hey, Woo! How are you guys feeling now, Woo? Are you guys better? I can't find it to go through the history. It's too much like death. Oh, okay. Then no, we're not watching that. So yeah, my mind is pretty scary enough. I don't need to watch scary movies. Yeah. With the So Woo, how is everybody feeling at Family Woo? Family Woo Robinson. Woo Family Robinson. I'm not sure why that comes in my mind. So Sunday today, I'm working on my project. I'm working on the guidebook for my Breakaway Oracle. And I've got to start prepping for security training next week. So I'm having to resit a module on my physical intervention, which I'm really annoyed about, because I was missing one tiny thing and they're making me redo an entire module of 2 days of physical intervention training, which is executive security. It's yeah, it's sleek. Let's put it that way. It's sleek. Woo's having serious health issues, but we'll keep pushing forward. Yes, plenty of rest, Woo. Plenty of rest. Yeah, James doesn't do scary movies either. I'm hoping it will pop up in my continue watching list if I can ever find it. Yeah. So I'm hardly watching anything at all right now. Life is like that, good and bad. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. I apologize. So, the littlest fairy. Appreciate the beauty and value of the exquisite and small. Yeah, the littlest fairy. Aww. Okay, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute left. Anybody would like a final card? Then I've been going for 90 minutes. It's 6:56 a.m. I can go to 7 a.m. And then I'm probably going to go back to bed for a bit. Because it is Sunday. And I had so many naps yesterday. I'd eat something and I'd get like super tired. And I'd have to lie down after I ate, which is not normal for me. I prefer not to have the orange flavored chocolate. Oh, I love Terry's chocolate orange. Love it. But I only have it at Christmas time. Because it's a Christmas chocolate. So I think they've made a faux pas with that one. Life is like a box of chocolates. I like orange chocolate when you get them in a selection box. So Carla, Woo, take a fairy card. Woo, would you like a card? Yes, Woo. Okay. So these are very wise wisdom of the fairies. These are. This is for Woo, please. What does Woo need to know? Yeah. Okay, Woo, you've got the Gossamer Princess. Communication, relationship work to be done. Number 12. Let me get some information on this one. These are very deep, these, aren't they? Very, very deep indeed. You know, these are not one-liners. This beautiful young fairy maiden sits atop a delicate spider's web, one that is literally hanging by a thread. She's making a decision whether to reweave the strands that support her at present or whether to move on and recreate her web elsewhere. This card can show up in your life when you're reaching a point in a situation or relationship where the strands need to be rewoven or changed. For just as a spider does each morning, all our relationships and connections need this regular tending. It would seem that there's been some neglect of important strands in your life, and you're at a point where you're wondering whether to repair or to move on. There may have been some breakdowns in communication, or not heard from a friend, speaking less with family, or not paying attention to small things that bind us together. Though the strands seem so delicate and gossamer thin, remember that they are strong indeed. When spider spins, her strands can withstand wind and rain, storms and damage, ice and burning sun. All it takes is the gentle reweaving each day for relationships and connections of great strength to endure. In that tending, all things will be recreated, and perhaps in that recreation they will be changed, be even better and stronger than before. So, consider spending time with people you've not seen for some time, and know that whatever you decide, it's worth spending just a little time to assess relationships' meaning to you. Connect with others to feel less isolated. Share your creations and your thoughts and feelings. The need to talk through issues affecting yourself and others. Sharing your truth with respect. Waiting for another to make the first move in communications. The web of family, of life between friends and species, interrelationships. There is always the possibility to recreate the web. Endings and gentle separations. End of one part of life, changing from one stage to another, coming into initiation stage with young people. So it's basically, don't underestimate yourself. You have the ability to bring about positive change. Yeah. Although there may be something in your life that comes to a gentle, natural ending. Oh wow. Oh dear. Guys, how did that make it through? Sorry, Lady Rose West. No, I won't be talking to your husband, Fred. But I hope you are well and you need Jesus. Okay. Can I have one more, Justine? You got a great one. Yeah, let me see. They're so beautiful. The Vicar of Dibley. Okay, this is for Justy. Should I stay or should I go, Spidey? Hey, everybody who's in Texas, do you all wear cowboy boots? Have you all got a pair of cowboy boots? Jason! I got there first, Jason. Okay, this is for Justy Nacotti. Justy Notty is how you come up in my mind. Justy Notty. What if we get the same card again? I probably won't remember, so. Okay, you got the Grail Fairy. Fertility, the return of health, return of life, health, and life cycles. This is for Justy Notty. So, the Grail Fairy, number 25. So this could be a collective message, I think. So it says, you felt as though your life has not been flowing, and a sense of being stuck has pervaded your days. No longer, sweet one, for as you see, this beautiful fairy is bathing in the pool of the moon and holding up her magical chalice of life to collect the enchanted waters which will soon be raining on you, blessing you with their cleansing and powerful healing properties. With this water, she will bless not only you with the unfurling of dreams and wishes, but she will also bless the women who wish to bring forth their babes and the crops so they will drive their way through the earth to the light. She will sprinkle them on what seems to be dead and dry and beyond life and renew the dormant life force within them. She knows that as she does this, she honors the turning of the wheel of life, the cycles through which we all move. Maiden, mother, and crone, all are sacred and all have their time. But when we see this fairy, we know that we are still in the time when our own waters will flow and our own cycles will renew again. The chalice will preserve and store the life-giving waters, but those who she blesses with this will bring forth creative ideas, babies, artworks, dreams, loving partnerships, and be cleansed and renewed in this mothering energy that's beautiful fairy is echoing in the shape of the moon, the sign of the mother. So, coming back to the wonder and the knowledge of your sacred body, merging of cells to create something new, acceptance and delight and love of emotion. Drink more pure water. Allow healing tears to flow. Red and white springs of Avalon, Lord's sacred well, river, ponds, and bodies of water are being watched over by Fae and will assist you in becoming fertile, both literally and metaphorically again. Now, I do have the the red water of Avalon. I have bottles of it. I'm just going to go grab one and show you guys. Okay, so this is the red water. This is the red spring water from the chalice well. And so we literally just capture it from the running spring while we're there. So it's called red water because it's quite iron based, but it's the red dragon energy. So there you go. This is it. I've got a couple of bottles of it. I always take bottles when I'm there. When I make essential oils for anointing, when I do that, it has this in the water as well. So very powerful dragon energy. So yep, so I keep it for my retreats. But I'm going to hopefully go to Glastonbury after the Basis conference in June. I'm going to go to Glastonbury for a day, so I'll be doing a live stream from Glastonbury over there. I want to try and get to the White Spring. I've not been to the White Spring yet. You don't drink it. You can when it's like running naturally. People do drink it, but I wouldn't drink this when I've had it for like a year. I wouldn't drink it, but because there's bits in it. But I use it for anointing work. So I'll use it on the body or I'll add it into oils or sprays and things like that. So it is quite magical, potent. Okay, so I'm catching up on the chat. We're talking about coffins. What? Flags. Spring water is horrible to drink. Tastes like rusty. Yes. Does it have electrolytes? No, probably not. But it's got dragon energy. Where can I get this? This is from the Chalice Well in Glastonbury. Yeah, in the UK. But I'm sure there's a sacred well near you. Yeah, I don't know. There's sacred waters, lots of places, isn't there? So where are you, Justy? Where are you? I forget. I can't keep track of anyone. I know that Jason's in Chicago. I know that Missy Hill's in North and South Carolina because I saw her write something about it. I know that most people are in Texas. That's about it. You're welcome, you guys. Yeah, so I'm going to be going to the Basis conference in June. I might be down there for quite a few days actually, but I probably will need some funding to help me go. And because I want to try and get to Glastonbury for a day. I might, if I time it right, I might. Hey, Trigger Reed is in the chat. It's good to see you, brother. How are you? It's in Tampa, in Florida. I'm just finishing up actually, but of course I'm going to stay on a bit longer now. I'm doing fairy cards, Drago. So we've been chatting about Area 51, we've been chatting about bases and lots of different things. And Drago, I'm usually on from like just after midnight, between midnight and 1 a.m. Eastern. I'm live most days, like 5 days a week right now. We get together. Yeah, Tiffany was in the military as well. So my nephew Christopher, he's in Lockymouth in Scotland. He's in the RAF, and I definitely want to go to Florida. You know what's so weird is I was on Substack yesterday and I found an old video from October 2024 with me and Soma Arar, and she did a reading and she said to me, "You're definitely connected to Florida." And at the time I had no idea because I'd not reconnected with Drago then. And she said, and there's a pyramid off the coast of Florida that you're connected to. So have a look into that. I'm going to try and clip the video. You're illegally texting and driving. You'll notice that I never got in the car with you, Drago. I should have, but I never did because I was worried that you're going to drive too fast because I am a very nervous driver. So yeah. But there was one moment where I thought, why am I in the car with Brad? Right? I don't want to be in the car with Brad and Venus. And I think, damn, I should have got in the car with you. There are a few spring places and they are medical. Okay. Be safe, Drago. Be safe. I'm just going to pick a card very quickly for Drago. You got keepers of secrets. Use your discernment. Confide in a trusted friend. Keep silent about knowledge. So make your moves in silence right now. Definitely. Okay. Make your moves in silence, pal. And you literally live in like my ideal place because I've always wanted to live on a cabin by a lake, and you live by a lake. You're a drift driver. Yeah, no. Let's see. Can you do Tokyo drifting? He probably could. He's probably got cars like that too. It's freaking awesome. All right. Okay. So I have to start a bit longer now because Drago reads in the chat, for Christ's sake. So, which is really rare, especially at this time of the day. So does anybody else want a card or anything like that? We've been talking about so much today already. Oh, still Cola, your boyfriend, your BFF, your best friend forever lives in Tampa. I've got a couple of friends around Florida. Most of my friends live in Texas. So most of them are on Central Time. Although I do know a couple of people on Mountain Time. So I've got New Skin joining us today, which is going to be 3 o'clock Eastern, which I think is like 1 o'clock Mountain, which is why it keeps coming to my mind, which is 8 o'clock UK time. So I will have New Skin, Canadian Super Soldier on. And for a live Q&A, so you can ask him absolutely anything. And once again, I will extend that invitation to Drago Reed to come and do a live Q&A with us because everybody would love to ask you questions. They really would. And you're so good at random questions as well. So I like random questions, but I don't like formal interviews. That's what I was trying to say earlier. I get very nervous at formal interviews. That's why you only see me do guest spots with my friends. You don't see me do guest spots with anybody that I've not like done things with on a regular basis. So yeah, that's why it's like going on. I don't really care who they are, but I don't know them. And if I don't know them, I'm not going to do an interview with them. Right? That's how I feel. Which I know is self-sabotage, isn't it? I know. So anyway, but I do appreciate it though. I really do. You know, I do. So yeah, the fairies brought Drago in. That's super cool. So it's 7:12 a.m. here in the United Kingdom. I'm in the northwest of England, in the Liverpool City region. Directly across from me is the Mersey, and there's 2 cathedrals. Did anybody see that Liverpool video that I posted? Because it's got amazing drone footage. And somebody keeps asking me to do videos in Liverpool City, and I just don't go over there that often. Tiffany says, me too. I need to take my performance anxiety pills before a show. Yes, I also I have to slow down my heart. I take medicine to slow down my heart rate before I do shows with other people that I'm not comfortable with. And it's rare. So, but even before I do Typical Skeptic, I take something to slow myself down, because I do talk very, very quickly. He's not here. He's here. I haven't got Draco on the brain. He's literally in the chat, Spider Bite. He's portal to another dimension. I'm not just randomly talking about Draco Reed. He's actually in the chat. Honestly, he's there. I'm not getting mad. Other people can see him too. Oh my god. Silcola, he doesn't know what that means, thank god. Draco Reed is in the chat. He's portal to another dimension. So so keep your smexy comments to a minimum. But yeah, I guess he is smexy. I don't see him that way. Tell everyone I can't read anything mentioned because you're driving. Okay. It's good that you can't read what's going on, Draco. Yeah, no, he's okay. No, the problem is, Draco, is I do read everything out loud. It's part of like my autism. I have to read what's on the screen. And so for people, sometimes they have to put a thing saying, do not read this aloud, or do not say my name, because I read everything, right? So Jason like has to try and catch things and delete them before I read some things out. Right, so it's bad. So yeah, so somebody in the chat thinks you're smexy. I'm not going to say who that is. Smexy is smart, sexy. Okay, this is something that we have on my channel. Some people are smexy. Apparently Draco Reed is smexy. I don't get it. Good, because we're literally like brother and sister. Oh, you want me to read that aloud? Okay, so Cola thinks that Draco is hot. Right, that's it. There you go. So Cola thinks you're hot, dude. There you are. Can't believe you made me read that out. Like my grandma would say, may I be taken out, but I still have a pulse, says Tiffany. What? Hey, you've got some admirers in the chat, Draco Reed. I do read everything, guys. You have to be really careful. I will literally just read it out without thinking. I have no filter. Oh, smexy is the opposite to fugly. No, it's smart, sexy. That's what it means. Silcola developed this phrase, I think. Smart, sexy is smexy. Because we were watching Altered Carbon and Caldale Show is represented. I read it wrong. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so the character in Altered Carbon, Takeshi Kovacs, that actor, he's pretty smexy. Yeah. But I can't watch that without knowing that that's meant to be Caldale Show, and it weirds me out. Space beans are a new method of propulsion. Jason. Okay. All right. So, would anybody else like a card? Right? And not put me in weird, embarrassing situations. Flakes actually put something that didn't get held for once. I'm sorry, Tiffany. What did I read wrong? I don't know. Oh, like my grandma would say, I may be taken, but I still have a pulse. Oh, I see. Because you may be married, but you still like find people attractive. Okay, I get it. Sorry. Draco will take a card. Okay. You focus on driving. Don't be typing in the chat. What do you think of the naggers? Well, I'm quite dominant nagger. Yeah, everybody please follow Portal to Another Dimension, which is Draco Reed's channel. So there's some great interviews on there. And there's even like a 5-minute clip of me and Draco on there with the full interviews on my channel. Okay, Flix, I see that Draco wants a card. Okay, you got the golden gift. Magical help is on its way. We had this one earlier, and I have to cover the boobs on the fairy because she's Why are you saying nagas, Jason? Okay, so again, nagas are half snake, half human. They're ancient beings on this planet. I have naga DNA. I have naga guides who are like medics who monitor me. Spiderbite says they're slippy little suckers. I have a version of me off planet who's naga, and she's also like a brothel madam, which me and Christy Campbell have both seen. It's really weird. Okay, she's like the Chinese madam from The Golden Child, which is a movie that I have submitted for review to John Whitberg's channel review series because I got like terrible recall off that movie, like flashbacks when I was a kid. Okay, so a fairy, this is for Drago, golden gift, magical help is on its way. A fairy healing is coming, lifting and dissolving. Depression, bringing sensual bliss, calming your frustration and any anger you may have felt towards others you feel have hurt you. Your emotions are stabilizing and running fresh and pure again. Any stagnation is leaving, and you will now receive clear fairy communications about healing modalities which will work with your energy. Wear gold, which will amplify the message of this gentle healing card. Know that while the dear queen is gentle, her power is enormous, and her touch is transformation itself. Shape-shifting, empathy with gentle forms of nature is there. Abundance will be attracted towards you. Your creativity will flower. As will your energetic determination to see dreams realized. No more denials or self-doubt, anything of that sort will be but the faintest echo in the past. Nature and healing are now yours to experience. Oh no, yeah, it does say that. Be grateful and give thanks. Make a small offering and know that this woman of the antlers, this fairy dear queen, is of regeneration and of shedding of the past. Your feelings will now be heightened in all areas, and you'll now be able to give love and accept love, physical love in return. So allowing your sensitivity to return, falling away of armor and barriers. Your happiness, health, prosperity, sacred sensuality is calling you. Let it be yours now. Okay, so I love you. I love you. Sadhguru worships Naga. So I don't worship Naga. I have Naga lineage. I lived in India, Naga. I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't worship them. Okay, so that was for Drago. Thank you so much for coming on. We do appreciate it. And yeah, one day we will do a video together. Yeah, the Spiritual Bros podcast with Dr. Amir are fire, says Tiffany Marie. Okay, I think I answered all of that. So Jason says maybe the Area 51 quakes are to trap the lizards in rocks. Let's tune into that for a second. Actually, there is I'm seeing a vehicle which reminds me of Batman. You know, like the Rumbler. So I literally think they're expanding. They're making space for something that's incoming. You're welcome, Drago. Someone probably just turned on the neutrino detector. Maybe Jason, natives call them ant people. So yeah, when you see the red mantis, they're actually ant people. I do have a connection to the red mantis as well. Oh no, Flix has said something and it's been held for review. No. Smexy is smart and sexy. That's what Silcola is saying. Drago is smart and sexy. Okay. It's not. Frackers, do we think it's frackers over at Area 51? Dangerous Soul Stealers. Episode 3 of the Spiritual Bro Show with Isaiah. Sean, Isha. Okay, Sean's wife premieres tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern. That's good. Isha's amazing. Flix is saying smart is sexy in itself. Okay, Flix, do you want a card? Okay. Yeah, Isha's amazing. When she was at Full Disclosure 2025, Full Disclosure Now, I passed out in her meditation, which is one of the reasons why I'm trying to get those recordings as well, because I want Drago's talk and I want to get Sean and Isha's talk as well. And find out, why did I pass out? What was it about that talk that made me pass out? So this is for Flix. Okay, you got fairy lovers, Flix. New love, courtship, romance, falling in love. Here we go. Flix, you got it going on, girl. Okay, let's go deeper. It's number 46 for you. Fairy lovers. New love, enchanting and all important. It's like breath, food, or water. We fall in love and all the world is lovely to us. We radiate a dense kind of golden glow. Our brain activity changes. We find it hard to sleep and eat, and our chakras are wide open and spinning and spinning. Our cells sing to our beloved. And oh, how we pine for them, even to be with them for a moment. We think of them all the time. That is the next best thing to being with them all the time. New love can be stronger than the will to live. And finding love can give us the desire to live forever with our beloved. It is not the same as mere lust or desire. It's altogether more necessary for our existence than either, splendid though they can be. When we fall in love, we experience euphoria, bliss and rapture on such levels that to return to a normal state seems wrong, unnatural, and like a denial of our love. Our chemistry changes and our dopamine levels fire up, leaving us feeling like we're about to receive the greatest gift possible. And we are. Love is sweet and powerful. It's nectar to our own divinity. These fairy lovers have found each other. They are courting still, and they know not yet the sweet rapture of giving into the desire. But it's coming, as is yours. There will soon be the flirtation, intoxicating interplay, and a flurry of exquisite energetic activity between you and another. You're about to be intoxicated and drink fiercely. Oh, and drink fiery nectar. Okay, and know what it is to be alive fiercely, brightly. Fear not, Flix, that it will burn bright and brief. This flame, if you accept the cycles of magical time, could last forever. Smitten, crush, and ambrosia drinker. So you're about to fall in love, Flix love. It's most likely to be with a beautiful other who you will be spellbound by. Do not fear. They will love too, and the rapture that will come from this coming together will outweigh all the fear you've experienced or anticipate experiencing at its loss in the past. This love is new, but it may also be the experience of the revival of a deep, fresh love in a mature relationship. Courtship being romanced and swept off your feet, you will find you and your love are both magical beings who respond best to being outdoors. Making love under the trees will help you stay in love and experience ecstatic union. A wild, free, deep, and true love is in bud. Oh, rapture, oh, deepest and wildest of joys. There you go, Flix love. That's for you. That's the closest I'm coming to love right now. I am happily taking peace over partnership these days. Okay, catching up on the chat. Yeah, Flix, all of your comments are getting held because you say outrageous things at times. Flix is on fire. Sweet nectar of the gods. Memory loss is a blessing and a curse, Spider Bite, she says. It's a fire year. Don't wear red. It may be too much energy this year. Wear blue. You'll be fire resistant. That's so true, Jason. Oh my gosh. We are the Bar-Ra, said Wizard Rickus. The Black Sheep Rebel Alliance. Yeah, we're the Bar-Ra. True blue. So, Flix, many loving blessings for you, dear. You deserve it. You deserve it. You know, I can't even imagine. I'm so happy with where I am right now. I cannot imagine having somebody come into my space and mess all that up. I love my connections that I have right now. Find your own safe space inside and out, her special place. So yeah. Spiderbite says I'm actually El Ra. That's interesting. I am Alani Ra. That is my Egyptian god self. Alani Ra wasn't always in physical form. So I flitted between Egypt and Sirius. So I'm not sure who Draco Reed's Egyptian self was. Does he know? Yeah, don't mess up my flow. That's exactly how I feel right now. I love my connections. I love my routines. I don't need no one coming in, messing things up. I'm quite content with everything I've got going on right now. And the fact of having to get a muggle job, it literally just fills me with dread. So Flick says, I'm singularly living with 2 cats. Does that count? Well, something new is coming in. Who knows? Can we have a card for Desi? Yes. Let's do some bells. Oh, take a deep breath, everyone. Okay, this card is for Desiree. Here we go. We've got the Grail Fairy come back out. It's the Grail Fairy. She says fertility, return of life, health, and life cycles. James is going to take a deep breath in his bong. Well, you know, one of my friends, she's not very well out here. She's getting the medical cannabis, and you don't get it free. She's got to pay for it. She's got to pay £200 for what I think must be a bong. And so I just don't get it. And then every prescription is going to cost her like £80 to £100. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so if you've been feeling a bit stuck lately, Desi, you won't be stuck for much longer. So the Grail Fairy is coming in, blessing you with cleansing and powerful healing properties. She honors the turning of the wheel, and our own cycles will renew again. So the mothering energy of the beautiful fairy is echoed in the shape of the moon. She's waxing. She's able to hold, receive, and grow, bringing in fertility, energy, life force. Okay, experience the wisdom of our senses, coming back into wonder and knowledge of your sacred body, accept and delight and love of emotion, flow after stasis, drinking water. This is when the red and white springs are coming out. That's why I got my chalice well water out to show you guys. So sacred wells, rivers, ponds, bodies of water are all being watched over by the fae. So this is definitely a time for you to get out by the water, please, Desi. And to really just sit and breathe and look at all the magic that surrounds you when you are sitting next to the water. When I was in the Chalice Well Gardens last year, I went there in July last year, and I was in a wheelchair at the time because I'd had my foot surgery like the month before. I couldn't do anything except just sit there in allowance. And I felt this amazing energy come down from above me. So all the kind of elementals came through my body, flushing out from the crown, all the way down through my foot and out. So they were flushing through my system with this amazing energy. So yeah, definitely get by the water and just sit and connect into the elemental beings there, being super respectful, of course. Okay, I want to bathe in nectar now. Flex is going to be calling in nectar energy all day, calling in beautiful golden nectar. James is talking about being on mushrooms. What have I missed? What have I missed? So I don't know if Draco Reed is still in the chat, but where are you driving to at this hour of the night, Draco Reed? Because it's like 1:30 a.m. on the Eastern. Not enough space in the chat. Okay. Oh, for what happened when when James was on mushrooms. Oh, thanks, Desi. You're very welcome. Home from work. Okay. So you're driving to your water. Oh. Woo's been eating mushrooms all week and spinach and garlic. Woo's not feeling very well at the moment. Syl says Draco's driving to her house. Duh, just kidding. She's fun. That's really funny. Dan Guest, good morning. Great to see you, Dan. Why are you in green and everybody else is in blue? Oh, because you're not a moderator. Okay, why aren't you a moderator? Let's check that. There we go. There we go. Oh no, good morning, Dan. How are you? It's 7:30 a.m. here in the UK. Dan's in the UK. We're doing fairy cards, Dan. I'm going to finish up soon because I've been going for 124 minutes. And then Draco Reed came in the chat, and that's rare. So I thought, okay, I'm going to have to stay on now. Because he's driving home from work, listening to talk radio. Okay. So are you home now? You know what? You know what I would love, Draco, is for you to do a live from where you live, so that we could all see that you're by the water and all that kind of stuff. Because On Golden Pond was my favourite movie for the longest time, and when I think about my happy place, my safe place, that's where I go. I go back to that cabin on the lake every time. Yeah, sitting on the jetty, looking out to the trees. That's my happy place for sure. Oh, you're welcome, Dan. So, okay. Okay, last card. Does anybody want a fairy card? This is the very last card I'm going to pull. No more cards now. So my voice is going to go soon. I'm going to go back to bed soon as well. Flix is saying, mess me up. What? Is that in love or is that mushrooms? And the raging current out of the normal. Flix doesn't need mushrooms at all. Flix is like me. You know, we work with crystals and stuff. We don't need to be taking none of that nonsense. Is it the fairy last card you're going to pull? Yeah. I already pulled you a card, Drago. I was thinking, does Dan want a card? Dan says, I would sleep underwater if I could. Yeah, we're water babies. I actually have a memory of being in a dome, living in a dome city, which I think is in Ganymede. Oh, it's Maddie. Hey, Maddie, it's Maddie again. How you doing? Oh, Dan Guest is interested in buying a pack of my SSP cards. Yeah, so my new cards are releasing, and they're called the Breakaway Oracle. And there is a discount for UK people because of the shipping will be a lot cheaper as well. But this is my first run, so obviously the price is a little bit high because I'm doing a short run of just 25 decks. So there is pre-order available on my Patreon if you guys want to check that out and help me do the first run. I'm getting the sample card deck come by the 12th of May. So as soon as I proof that properly, it's going to be full steam ahead on that. I am writing a companion guidebook to go with it. So there'll be a free little mini guide that you can download. And then I'm going to do a bigger book that goes on Amazon eventually as well. But I've done all the design work myself. I've done everything myself. I've just had collaboration from one friend who knows more about breakaway stuff, but my god, the amount of activations I've had making this deck of cards. I've literally rehomed new altars. I've had memories coming in. This is an activating deck. It's been very activating me making this deck of cards. Yep, see, everybody I know is either from Texas or living in Texas. Flix has said something again. Is that a seduction line? Which one? Oh, that you were born in Texas. Oh, this is so weird. You guys do realize that Draco and I have brother-sister connection. It's like, so when you read out these sexy, smexy things, it's very uncomfortable for me. So in order to evolve, you have to sometimes jump into the fire to see how bright you are meant to burn, says Draco Reed. From portal to another dimension. Please go follow him. Okay. At the same time, I've also seen some of the family phase in and out of reality. Is this when you're on mushrooms and stuff? That's insane. Yeah, Dan Guest says, I'm looking forward to sitting down with the imagery, letting your mind wander and see what happens. Yeah, they're talking about the Breakaway Oracle deck by Anchorhaven, which is a deck for experiences that will be releasing next month. So Cola says, Draco, are you single? Asking for a friend. Oh dear. This is not a dating show, okay? We don't do the dating show. We almost did a dating show on Typical Skeptic. Do you remember last year there was a lot of chatter about it? I even said I'd go on it, right? But no, who was it? It was ASIC, I think, kept going on about a dating show. This is not a dating show. Even though we're getting a lot of romantic messages coming from the fairies. This is what this is. This is the fairies bringing in that smexy energy now. Washing volcanoes etherically is awesome too. That's pretty fiery. Hook up Haven. No, This is not the Hookup Haven. No. A cat. Has Cat gone to bed? Because Cat should have got that one. Cat is always the one that changes my name to different things. Don't get jealous. It's not about sex with your brother. Spider-Bite, that is sick. You are a sicko. Spider-Bite's in Australia. Okay. No. There's no inbreeding, thank you. Don't be gross. Spider-Bite, you're going to lose that wrench today. Yeah, Cat, you missed that one. You missed the Hookup Haven. Cat coins my name all the time, brings in funny things. Oh my god, you guys are crazy. You guys are messed up in the head, sickos. Okay, last card. Who wants the last card? No fairy was involved in the crazy talk in this chat, says Flix. Oh, I love it. Yeah, we're meant to be super respectful when we've got fairies around. Nobody wants to get... can you play the box? Okay. Oh, Dan Guest says, I've decided on my next movies for John's breakdown. Alien, THX 1138. Oh my god, Dan, you've read my mind. Because Arkin Ra put something on about THX 1138 and I was thinking, shit, has nobody requested that? Drago, I hope you're talking to me, right? Because I need that QHHT session. Don't be offering it out to people who are calling you smexy. I need that QHHT session because I was talking to somebody last weekend. I was at an event and there was a QHHT lady there and I'd met her once before. She was going to give me a discount. We were going to do a session at some point. But when I started to talk about all the stuff, she was sitting there thinking, then I started to realize, yeah, she can't do this. There's no way she can do this. There's no way she can get into my head, which is literally like super coded. It's not going to happen. The only person that's going to be able to do my QHHT is Drago Reed. It's as simple as that. Okay, this is the box. This is the Harry Potter box. Sorry. There you go, Jason, this box. Yeah, THX 1138, that is going to be a fantastic movie to get reviewed by John Whitberg in his New Saps in Cinema series. That's such a good series. We're on 5 episodes have already been released. The next episode is coming out on Tuesday and it's Mickey 17. So Tiffany Marie says, I need to make it out to Tampa so I can get a QHHT session from Drago Reed. Yep. So do check out his website, fractaloflight.com. You can look into that kind of thing. Dan Guest says, Arkin talks about it a lot, so it's with respect to him that he's chosen the movie, the THX movie. Oh, Spider-Bite says, I have an invisible shimmer person in my garden. Well, that's because of what we've all been talking about. Tan submitted loads of great movies for review as well. I can't wait. Let me know when you're in San Antonio area too, Drago. I don't think he gets back to Texas very often. Wizard Wickus, there was a lot of underground in the movie. Oh, you guys love my little box. So, new Harry Potter series comes out Christmas Day, 2026 on HBO Max. I don't know if I'm going to watch that. I don't know. It's just making Hermione mixed race and calling her a mudblood is just wrong. It just is. I don't know how they think that's okay. I'm making Severus Snape a black dude. Yeah. I'm making Voldemort a woman. Is that still a thing? Is that still going to happen? You know, Lady Voldemort. It's just stupid. Stick to the books, people. Yeah, so I don't know. But I'm a pretty hardcore Harry Potter fan. So even my cup is Harry Potter, right? So, and the t-shirt I'm wearing is Harry Potter. I literally have a Harry Potter t-shirt on. Oh my god. So yeah, it's bad. I agree, it's bad, and I can't believe they're getting away with it. So last time my LSD was wearing off, I could see him. I waved and he moved away. So you've got a watcher, you've got an observer. Harry Potter music is one of the best tunes to whistle to. Yes. Be okay with the uncomfortable is what they tell me. No. Okay, did somebody request a card? Because I'm holding the cards and I don't know why. Just checking the chat now. Okay, Dan, it's for Dan Guest. Oh, thank you, Dan. Oh, yeah, Dan and I are like super same wavelength when it comes to the movie reviews. I've submitted a lot, but the one that's gonna get reviewed hopefully next week, not this week coming, because we're already on Sunday. This week's Mickey 17. The next week should be my 3 episodes. One of them is Orphan Black. Then there's an episode of Star Trek Voyager and an episode of Umbrella Academy, right? So those 3 are getting reviewed at the same time. It's basically the only way I could get John Whitberg to actually watch those things. Okay, so this is for Dan Guest, and we've got The Secret Path, an irresistible pull down a distinct path, ley lines and mystical traditions. This is for Dan Guest. This is the final card of the day, so if it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't resonate with anybody, do not take it. Entertainment purposes only. That's number 44, which is very abundant. Okay, fairies love country paths and wooded ways that twist and bend and take shape, but that are mysterious and bright and dark, spooky and sweet, all at the same time. Likewise, your own path must have both light and shade. It's never straight. Fairies walk their paths to revive the land, and they take rest at special trees and wells, as do you, in your own way. Create magic when you're true to your path. When this card makes her magical appearance, you know you're being drawn down a path that has potential to lead you to a rich source of wisdom, one danced and sang and dreamt down by the fairies you now see. These fairies would have spoken of in the old ways as trooping, but here we would say they are following their path, swiftly, joyfully, singing and dancing their way to a destination that will be full of riches and joy, profound learnings and deep initiations. These fairy beings are winding and dancing their way back to a sacred place, a resting zone for fairies to return to when their world outside has led them there. They will go within for a time and feast in the halls of fairy, learn songs, dance with new steps, and then continue on their journey through the land. Though many fairies guard a physical place, there are others who dance the lines of power throughout the lands, and undersea, beneath the hills and through the rivers, as the mermaids, whales, sirens, naiads, and nymphs do. The fairies are dancing the lines of power that lead many of us to sacred sites, and as long as those fairies continue this dance, we too will know where to place our feet, one in front of the other, in order to be on our path. Because our path can be something we reach by taking a pilgrimage. When this card dances towards you, you're being beckoned again to rejoin your path. Perhaps your first steps will be to wander a little, to travel, and see where the lines of magic within the earth herself take you. Paint your body with a little of the earth, and let the earth on you sing to the earth beneath your feet, and soon the song will be alive in your blood again. You'll be reminded by the fairies you can walk your path, be dragged along your path, or meander from your path, slow down on your path, or dance and be joyful on your path. How you walk is empowered by your unique self's intent. And as you already know, intent is the heart of many a matter. You may find it's winding path you walk, or a labyrinthy one. One, it says labyrinthine, one which may seem a maze, but here in truth there's always only one way to go, only one place your foot can fall in front of the other. Take steps again to be on your path, reconnect with the song of the land that sings in your blood, and you too, like these beautiful beings, will be called home. Message from the fairies. There we go. So, fairies are fun and cheeky. Much respect to the fairies. It's the fairy king and queen. Okay, catching up in the chat, then I've got to go in a second. You've got a set of Harry Potter wands. Oh, love it. I will find my wands at some point. I'm looking for my Thule wand. I have a crystal wand somewhere. Can you DM those episodes specifically so I can watch them beforehand? Yeah. Let me just make a note. Yep. I know Orphan Black, I think that's episode 5, because it's the one where she wakes up and she pulls like some kind of experimental detector out of her mouth. It's when the clones all realise that they're being experimented on. It's that episode. You're gonna quantum entangle in 10 seconds. Okay. Close your eyes, breath work. Sweet doesn't taste as sweet without the sour. My hometown, Hales Owen, has many special places. That's awesome. Our banes are just as tangled. Banes or brains? Helicopter overhead. Oh dear. Okay. Is it appropriate to ask a question for a reading, or is it just a blind pull? They're just blind pulls, but if you have a question, I can try and get a message from the fairies. Yeah. So you can put a question in there. I can't always guarantee you'll get an answer. You sure? That's cool. You know what? I'll be back in 2 seconds. One moment. Okay, sorry. I've literally been on for like over 2.5 hours almost. Okay, catching up in the chat. Orphan Black's from years and years ago. Yeah, Orphan Black is literally based on a cloning program that Draco and Reed and I are part of. Okay, so can I get a random card for Jason? Yes, show about clones. It has been out for a while. You've got the golden gift as well, Jason. So you've got abundance coming your way. Whoops. You've got abundance coming your way. Okay, so something's good is coming for you. Something is good. I've read this one out a couple of times. This magical help is on the way. It's number 24. So 6 energies, kind of spiritual energy coming in. I'm just going to pick a keyword for you. For Jason, please. It's allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Yeah. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable and accepting help. Refusing the golden gift of love and healing energy. So yeah, so allow yourself to be helped. Trust yourself, but allow yourself to connect with others as well. Okay. So there is gentle transformation coming in for you, Jason. There's abundance energy. So focus on that golden energy. Okay. And yeah, allow yourself to receive. Okay. United States of Tara. I've not seen that. Oh, Toni Collette with multiple personality. Oh, that's good. Okay, so just catching up here. So Dangus says, yes, that's the one. She's the mom from Hereditary. Connections to the Lesser Kingdoms of Solomon. Oh, okay. Okay, so Draco Reed, did you want to put a question in the chat? So I'm happy to answer random questions anyway. But you can put a question in and I can ask the fairies if they can give us a message. Jason, if you're not working, why would you only do the job for $60 an hour? I don't know about you, but that seems quite a lot of money. But yeah, I'm not saying you're not worth it, but it does seem a lot of money. For reference, there are sales on my Patreon right now. If anybody just want to book in, like a 30-minute session is less than $30. Weapons is also a messed up movie. Watch with discretion. Be careful. Not seeing that. Spiderbite says, please tell Drager Reed I'd like a tattoo, please, off him. Well, you're going to have to fly to Florida, right? And book in with him for a tattoo. I would also love a tattoo off Drager Reed, but when I go out next year, maybe. And I know he's not going to let me stay at his house, so I already have a friend I'm going to stay with. It's a mutual friend. Oh, so strain of the evening is the Red Pop Rocks. Yeah, yeah. So Cola, he's a tattoo artist for like 20 years. Yeah. Yeah, he's a very talented tattoo artist. If you follow him on his Instagram, you'll see all his artwork on Instagram. So he does customs as well. But when I said, please design me a tattoo, he said, use ChatGPT. Right. Oh, Herb! I'm not getting anywhere now. Herb's here. Okay, staring at bags of blue dynamite. Kiddos, when they heard you spring it. What? Yeah, he does all types. Yeah, 25 years tattoo, space.caked on Instagram for Drago Reed's portfolio of artwork. Yeah, 25 years. See, this is my latest one that I got done. My skin is very dry, guys, so I have to. So this is the 7-pointed star of the violet flame in the fairy realm. So, and this is the Awen. Yeah, the air, the land, the sea, the symbol of the druids. I'm an Awenith, an inspirational druid. So, and I got this done when I was in Wales. So I've got that energy in there as well. Yeah, do go check out his artwork for his tattoos, space.caked on Instagram. Jason's a blank canvas. Oh, wow. The law tracks you tattoos. That is so true, because I found a missing super soldier recently, and I knew it was definitely him because the tattoos were the same. There you go. Definitely him, because even the voice sounded a bit different, which is why I think he might be altered out. However, he changed his name. Did you guys see that then? Did you see something? He changed his name to Icelandic, which I translated to mean something that's so us kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So even if he is altered out, he's still the same person. But the tattoos was a big giveaway for sure. Okay. Hillbilly Herb is in the chat. Good to see you, Herb. How are you? You love the scorpion tattoo. Well, I got this done because I have a scorpion entity that was awarded to me after a battle. So I call her Scorch. So where is she? She's on my right shoulder. So she's just placed herself on my body at times. And Jason pleads the fifth. Okay. And he's retracted it as well. Spiderbite says, reluctantly let me stay at his house. I'm missing half the chat, guys. I'm missing it. What am I missing out on? So, Drago Reed, if you were going to get a tattoo next, what would it be? And I'm not trying to copy. It's just out of curiosity. So I still need to get this one done, which is still going to be something that we were talking about a while back. So, Color, I've not seen anything hidden. Why is Justy Nutty swearing? Little swearing emojis. What's going on? What did I miss? Oh my word. Yeah, so I have a scorpion entity that I work with, so I can have a scorpion tail come out of myself, which is great for when I get like energy coming my way, and it's just like ding ding. I said my brother would let me stay at his house. Drago wouldn't let me stay at his house. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't. I would love to. like, you know, on the lake. It'd be amazing. I'm getting the ghost script tattoo Christy Campbell designed. Oh, nice. Yeah. Did you ever get that made into a t-shirt? Because that would be freaking awesome. She did something new for me recently, or was it old? Might have been old ET drawings. But when I had my energetic Reiki scan, which takes like 3 days and opened up so much stuff, she created all these AI images. I put them on the background, but every time I press on the screen here, it seems to knock out my sound on the recording. So I'm not going to do that for a while. I love Phoenix. Still want one. Yeah, Phoenix would be cool. They'll take pictures where the sun doesn't shine. Curious if Drago knows someone who tats in prison in Texas, Castleberry, I think. I think I'm sorry, my autistic fingers typed it. I thought you were swearing, Justine. I thought that's not like you. Drago, why can't Julia stay in the lake house? I'm just assuming, because he's a very private person, that he wouldn't want me to stay in his lake house. That's all. Plus, we have a mutual friend, and I'm going to go stay with them. But I would love to stay in the lake house. Oh my God, I would love to stay in the lake house. I've never stayed. Does Drago undo tattoos then? Oh, I don't know. What do you think, Drago? Can you remove? I know he does fixes, don't you? You do tattoos over. What do you call that? Oh, Jason, he's worth $4.50. Honestly, I'm lucky if I've got my train fare in my bank for next week. I've got 2 days of college. You do cover-ups, that's the word. I couldn't think of the word. Yeah. And he does piercings. I feel like getting a piercing. I've not had a piercing for a long time. Add a few zeros behind that. I don't know why I'm getting targeting come in thinking about that. That's mad. Let's do the bells. I think we've got some lurkers. Drago should be reading the chat now because he's home now. He was driving before. I'd like to cover up my face. This goes back to the face for radio. So Marsh Johnson has got a radio show slot. It's going to be on Tuesdays, and he's going to start inviting us all onto that. So I'm interested. I've had everything above the waist pierced at some point. Okay, yeah, I've had a few piercings in my time. Some private piercings in my time. I wish I'd never taken one of them out, to be honest. I really do. I miss it a lot. Can he cover up a spot where the sun don't shine? Sulcola, you are like really... I got a thing for Drago, and he's right there. He can see your messages now. Polish cheeky Sulcola. Sulcola's up in like New Jersey. She's on the other end. Sorry. Just remember the bleaching one. My kid did her own piercings. I almost died. Oh my God. Cover-ups are very cool, says Jason. I was laughing his head off. You guys crack me up. But almost everything except my butt pierced, says Tiffany Marie. Oh, wow. Yeah, oh, Tiffany, it's so nice to see you on camera. You're so beautiful. Yeah, it's so great to see you with your videos. You need to get you on. My May diary is almost full, guys, if you want to book in for my May diary. There's a couple of people that I will drop everything for, like Drago Reed. If he wants to come on, I'll literally drop everything. If Drago did want to come on the show and do a live Q&A for you all, that would be great. Answering everybody's questions. I would love to host that at some point. Let me know. Tiffany's super. She is freaking gorgeous. Oh my God. Yeah, Tiffany is so gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I had piercings. I haven't got any anymore. And but getting this done, this cost me £80. And so, like, very discreetly, I think my son has noticed it now. Has not said anything. So why are things so expensive? But it took well over. It took like 90 minutes. So also won't get the clip pierce one. She had 2 shots of Goldschlager before. I don't know why, because that didn't hurt at all. It really didn't. I've had to take all mine out. Yeah, intimate piercings did not hurt. No. So, but I remember when I got that done, it was years and years ago. I was working at the time. There was an older lady, and she got mad at me and my friend for getting that done. She thought it was bad. Publicize the live Q&A for 2 weeks, and I'll do a show with you in 2 weeks. But you have to plug it in all your interviews until then, dude. I will. Okay. You need to. Can you send me a message, please, with timings, dates? I appreciate that. Did you guys see that? Do you see that, Drago Reed, in the chat? Thank you, Drago. So he wants a big audience, is what he's saying, because we've got 17 people watching right now. This is pretty good for me. When we get, yeah, Drago, if you wanted to, we could do it on Typical Skeptic. If you want to do it over there, so we get a bigger audience in one go, that would be great. I do get these lives get 200 to 300 views. Scorehaven. Scorehaven. Oh yeah. Drake, I'll talk to you. We can do it with Rob if you like. That would be awesome. And take random questions from the chat. Jason, I'm not reading that out. You want interesting questions? Yeah, let's do it with Rob. Yeah, that would be great. Thank you. That would be awesome. Yeah, Rob will be happy about that. He doesn't mind anything I suggest. We did a call-in show the other night. We actually took phone calls trying to get people to talk about their experiences. And Andrew Chatsky, was it, from Super Soldier Talks 2 phoned in. And so I started to pull cards, and then he's like, oh, I didn't realize, like, I was yeah. So, like, dude, your channel's called Super Soldier Talk 2. You've been going to conferences for 10 years and you didn't realize you're in the programs? Sorry, spoiler. So yeah, he sounded very uncomfortable on the phone when I gave him confirmation of, like, childhood abduction. Yeah, no, we'll get interesting questions for you. I mean, I answer anything, but like you and John Whitberg want the more advanced questions, don't you? You used to have your tongue web pierced. Is that like under the tongue web? I've not had my tongue done. I just don't fancy it. I can't get my nose done anymore as well. One of my sisters always sees me with a nose piercing, even if it's there or not. She sees that I've got my nose pierced. That's just how she sees me. Danny says, I've been marathon watching podcasts with Drago and Penny Bradley lately. That's good. That's really good. I find it quite hard to watch Penny Bradley because I feel like she looks like me and she talks quite slowly, and I have trouble with people who talk slowly. I have to speed it up. My attention span's got shorter and shorter right now. At the moment, I'm binge watching Aaron McCullum. I put a new playlist on my channel. Drago's got a playlist on my channel, so do go watch that. So, like, interesting super soldiers, and yes, they're mainly male super soldiers. I need to put some female super soldiers playlists up there. I will. I'm more drawn to the male energy, to be honest. I really am. I'm not sure why. I'm just very masculine. Some of the best videos you've watched on YouTube are Drago and Penny Bradley. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm not quite ready to go down the Penny Bradley route because it's quite possible that there's mother DNA energy there, but I will one day. Plus, she also said she doesn't talk to people in the first 2 years of them coming out as super soldier, so talk to her next year. Most peeps are either piercers or tattoo peeps. They combine, yes, but more one than the other usually. Drago and Ileana talks are excellent. Yeah, I still haven't been able to connect with Ileana at all. So Penny says I'm the #1 expert on her. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know, Spidey. Are you calling me that, Spidey? I saw a guy lift a bucket of water with his nipple. Jason! Why am I... Sorry, you guys. Too good for me. No. Spider-Man, you're calling me a snob. I'm not a snob. I'm just saying I'm intimidated by Penny Bradley. Okay, I'm intimidated by her. She looks like me. It's like looking at myself. It's the same with Ileana. When I look at Ileana, I see myself. So therefore I know that she's got similar programming to me, that she's also been in a science lab and things like that. I can see the same programming. Jason, missing time, missing Hawaii 420. Will you stop it? Self-moderate, for God's sake, self-moderate. Don't make me read that out. Oh no. Oh, Spider-Bite, I'm getting everything backwards. I'm so sorry. Spider-Bite, I've accused you of so much on this live. Please don't tell me off. I'm sorry. AD, how are you doing, pal? Are you staying with us? I'm not too sure. Drop in your location, please, AD, if you would like to stay in the chat. Because I don't believe we've met you before. Tattooed like a full lizard. I've got a friend here, my friend Frankie. He's like 75, I think, and he's tattooed, full body tattoo. And to the point of he's just getting little bits done around his hairline now because he's used everything up. So he gets me to design sigils, magical symbols, and he gets them tattooed on. And he's awesome. When I first met him, I had a wellness studio at the time, and he was standing outside wearing Bermuda shorts, so you could see all his legs tattooed. And he's eating Cheetos, looking at my shop like, what's this place, you know? And I thought, oh, I've got to talk to him, even though he looks like a complete thug. Nicest person ever. He phones me every Friday to check how I am. Isaac, okay, hey Isaac, how you doing, pal? I'm not pulling any more cards now because my voice is going to go soon. Isaac, Isaac, where are you? Where are you located, please? Not the lizard tongue. Would you ever get the tongue done? The lizard guy. Cheeky fairies. Many blessings, many thanks to the fairies for joining us today. I bid them hail and farewell. Bidding hail and farewell to all elemental creatures, beings, entities that have joined us. Please, 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 Godspeed to you. Be well. So you're in Ratby. Okay. Okay, guys, we've been going for 161 minutes. There's still 16 people in the chat. Thank you so much for watching and joining me. And if you're not already a subscriber, please do subscribe and then you can come in the chat with us. I'm trying to get up to 650 followers. It's a Marathon Haven, the longest live ever. It really is a Marathon Haven. And it's like, oh, this person, oh, gotta stay on for this person. Oh, it's like when I do the Friday nights, and sometimes I'll be going for like, yeah, thanks for subbing, AD. That's great. I appreciate you guys. Leash me, baby. What? I know you had to sub to get in the chat. What do bollocks mean? Bollocks means rubbish. Bollocks are men's balls. That's a load of bollocks, that's bollocks. Yeah. There was something else somebody asked me recently. What was it? I can't think now. Thank you, Julie, everyone in the chat. Dan is probably going to work now. It's 10 past 8. Oh, no, it's Sunday. Dan, you're not working on a Sunday. The dog's bollocks, that's it. The dog's bollocks is really good. But if something is just bollocks, then it's shite. Right? That's for you, Draco. Balls. Yeah, if something's the dog's bollocks, it's like fucking A. It's amazing. Yeah. So... okay, you can throw random words at me and I'll say them in a British accent for you. I don't mind. Or clarify. Let's do the oh, no work today. Dan, you work harder than most of the people here. I'm pretty sure you said you got like 3 jobs. Oh, grounding nuts. I'm just going to show one of my dragons because I don't know. Has Draco seen my dragons? This is my garnet. Yeah, dog's bollocks is the shit. It's better than the shit. Oh my god, dog's bollocks is like freaking amazing. If something is dog's bollocks or someone is the dog's bollocks, that's so good. Yeah. This is my garnet dragon. Yeah, he's heavy. I've activated him. He's got a dragon car, dragon soul. But I always forget his name, and I don't have him out very often because I feel like he judges me a little bit, right? So, but he's full of wisdom, this dragon. Oh, you're taking your youngest to Warhammer. Oh, that's starting a lifelong, a lifelong journey there. Why are you saying what, Spidey? No, it's a lie. Not the good stuff. No, if something's just bollocks, then it's rubbish. But if something's the dog's bollocks, yeah, the Garden Dragon is the dog's bollocks. It really is. Nerdy like that. Love corny ass comedies. Yeah, we're pretty nerdy over here at Anchorhaven. We're really nerdy. So yeah. Although instead of stalker and tracker, I'm using the word analyst a lot more now, so you'll know that's what I mean. Could never afford it as a kid. Was a man, you've got 3 jobs so you can buy Warhammer. So, do you have more dragons, Julia? I do. I've got dragons next to me today because I had them out on. I was doing a class with them the other day. I've only got 13 dragons next to me because I've lost a couple. I can't do the light now either. So this is Shungite, which is pretty awesome. This is, I call this my Merlin dragon. This is Slate, Welsh Slate. Okay. This is Yupa Light. So we looked at this one the other day. We did the light on it. It glows. It's from, was it Michigan? So I don't know. I've got lots of small ones. This is my fluorite. This is my number 2 dragon. This is a very pale green fluorite. It's almost white. You'd almost think it was quartz. There we go. Yeah, Michigan. Thank you. The mines of Michigan. What else we got here? I am missing. I'm totally missing an orange calcite dragon. This is pyrite. And amazonite. And I've got white jade. Let me just turn my light down a little bit. There you go, white jade. Lepidolite, which is my favourite. Then I've got little tiny ones. So I've got the little tiny obsidian, red aventurine, which everybody calls strawberry quartz, but it's red aventurine. This is sodalite, which is much better than getting lapis lazuli, which is governed by warlords in Afghanistan. Stick with the sodalite, guys. And we've got tree agate. Tree agate, yeah. You've got a story, an idea for a story about, I can't even say that, Zoxolotl, cowboy that rides a seahorse. That should be funny. Exolotl? I think you say them totally different. Got to get my art in gear and put pen to paper. Yes. Orange calcite, cool. Blue calcite, emerald calcite, high vibe stones. I'll show you guys my Andaras. These are not dragons, but these are Andaras, which is making me, because you've got all the different colours there. I love Andaras. I can't wait to go to Mount Shasta. Drago, let's go to Mount Shasta. And let's do a road trip. So this little pouch, it's got Andorra crystals. They are small because Andoras are expensive. This is not an Andorra. This is snow quartz from Wales that I picked up on my last trip at Bala Lake. So Lady of the Lake gave me this offering. Somebody pay for it and we'll go, yeah. So this is an orange Andorra. So I've got a green Andorra. So you can get these in Mount Shasta. Mine have actually come from Indonesia though. So these are Lemurian, basically. Andorra. This little Andorra. These are really high vibe. Yeah, it's insane how high vibe these are. Yeah, let's all meet in Mount Shasta. I do know one person who lives in Mount Shasta. I've got a mutual friend in Mount Shasta. Honky tonk badonkadonk. Danny, did you just put that in there to get me to read that out? There's a Soda Like Mine here where you can go picking on the dump piles. Yeah, go get some. That'd be awesome. Oh my word. Did you see Chloe's video? You spell Chloe wrong every time, and it makes me think you're saying Coley, right? Which is where the confusion was last time. So you're talking about Chloe Ariel from Australia. No, not seen that there. Yeah, I may have said you had an Andarian aspect. That's interesting. Andarian aspect. Yeah, Andara crystals are so cool. I do need to get Amir back on before bases. But what do you think? We need to do a basis promo. So a friend sent me a piece of black obsidian from Mount Shasta. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, I think that's all the crystals I got with me right now. Apart, I've got rough crystals with me. This is oh, my mind's gone blank. Where's my mind gone blank? Oh my god, I forgot what it is. Well, this is amber. I work a lot with amber for aura work. So this is a really nice piece of amber for cleansing the aura. Dang, that's pretty cool. I don't have a lot around me right now. I did have a tray next to me and everything fell down. But this guy, this is my favorite guy. He's very, very heavy. He's like pretty big. But I've seen bigger. So we've got Ra Castaldo coming on at the end of the month to do a crystal show with me. And he carves his own crystals. He carves his own dragons and everything. So, yeah. Oh my god. It's going up my brain what that crystal is. Let's make some space. All right. Yeah, the only other things I've got next to me is I've got my Moki marbles. Do we harvest the corpses of titans long gone? Wow. It's a bit deep, Dan. These are my Moki marbles. And so these are shaman stones. I love these. These are super grounding, masculine and feminine. When they come in a big sack. You have to douse them to see which one is masculine and feminine. So I've got these around me. Tiffany, that's so funny. What else have I got around me? I've only got those the goddess carvings around me. So we'll be able to talk to Ra Castaldo about him carving. The Titans are the mountains. Yeah, I mean, Raynetta Jones did a lot about the Titans, didn't she? She was going to do that Titan tour with James Rink and Missy Hill, and even Rob was going to go. Who else was going to go on that? But then they, she got targeted so bad that she passed away. More balls. Okay, a friend with weed is a friend indeed. Right. Okay. Now, we've got Drago Reed in the chat still. Has anybody got an interesting question for Drago Reed? Something really good. Really, really good. Spider bite? How did that make it through the freaking filter? It's because she's a moderator, isn't it, Jason? Oh my word, you guys are nuts. Absolutely nuts. I'm going to cleanse that right out of you. Can I cleanse that right out of you? I'll save it for the Drago Q&A. Okay. In 2 weeks' time. I've been waiting 5 months for Drago to agree to do that video. Me and him on Rob's channel. We meant to do it at basis. I just couldn't tie it up. The timing was so bad. Trying to get Rob to agree to anything it's the time difference is bad. So we ended up doing that video with Bob Osborne. So please go check out the video of Bob Osborne when I am visibly so uncomfortable. I've never been more uncomfortable in a video in my life, sitting next to Drago Reed. Although our energies were quite synced, but I'm still very uncomfortable because I don't talk about things like that. I do now, obviously. I'm talking more and more about super soldier stuff now. And I've just created the Breakaway Oracle deck, which is all super soldier focused, for people who believe they may be experiencers. That's a good question. Draco, what was your first recall memory? Yeah, that we might need to save that one for the Q&A. Yeah. What's that? Spider-Man, you know I'm such a massive prude. I really am a big prude. Yeah, he's going to save the answer for when we're on the recording. Okay, that's cool. This gets recorded, but it's better to see. Draco? That was a typo. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I'm a big prude. I'm really bad. I don't even like swearing on camera. And there was that episode which got deleted when we had Willard come on, and Willard was just putting so much information in the chat, classified, targeted information in the chat, and I lost it. I was like, "You fuck." Rah, 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 like coming in my chat, putting my people at risk, and I blasted him so bad, and I went on a massive rant. And then I thought, I'm gonna have to delete this video. Now, when you do these lives, YouTube automatically clips shorts. And I went in and it clipped that short of me effing and blinding and calling him this, that, and the other. And oh my God, I just deleted it all in the end. My hair's going on. Because the temptation to put that out is just too much. And I try not to filter. I really try not to filter. But I also try not to be recorded swearing on camera. Right? Because it's going to come back on you, isn't it? So it's okay, Spidey, don't worry. Da, da, da. Oh, you were waiting for him to call in Rob's show. That would have been epic. That would have been so good. I'm talking about Drago, not Willard, but we were all waiting for Willard to call in on Rob's show, and he didn't. He was very respectful in the chat. Did you guys see that? He actually called me Anchorhaven and not Archhaven like he normally does. Oh, that's an interesting question, Tiffany. For Drago. So Tiffany believes she's also got Wolverine claws as well. Yeah, let's all promote the Drago Anchor show and then do it. I'll make a promo for it. I just need you to let me know the date and timings, and I'll check in with Rob and get Rob to clear his calendar. No, you put tape and rape. You just made me say it on camera now. Is this a SSP thing? That's gross. Like, I don't know. Type that out. Grapes. We use grape. Yeah, we say grape. Yeah, grape. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I will check in with Drago and we'll get some dates. Drago is a bit of a slow responder. I'm not trying to shame you on this, but you are very slow to respond. Oh, that's your first memory? I'm so sorry. Fuck. That's bad. Okay. Whew, that's a heavy one. Okay. Yeah, please message me with your calendar and we'll set something up fast. Yeah, sorry about that, Drago. My memories are so scattered. It's when Christy Campbell, when I heard Stuart Swerdlow's voice, that broke me open recently, and then I got that memory of sigils being carved into my body while I was awake, surrounded by candles and that kind of thing. So that was one of my first ones. And then because I'd had that break open, Christy was able to tune into the Kit Kat altar. So yeah, so that's one of my worst unfortunate things. 7 years old. Yeah. So just tanked it now. There you go. It's happened to too many children, unfortunately, says Spider Bite. Yeah. Yeah, it's very sad. It is very sad. But hey, if we've got to talk about it to raise awareness, that's why we talk about it. That's why we put it all out there. That's why we do videos and we don't edit the videos and whatever. So I did cut a video recently, but that's only because I was very uncomfortable with the information and I wanted to make sure that you were okay with that information going out. So yeah, that's why I did that. And yeah, let me know if you want to put that out. It's fine. Because we're dealing with multi-dimensional versions of us as well, and there's many versions of me that are really bad, right? Draco can attest to that. I'm not a good person in the programs. John Whitberg remembers me being a good person. Off planet, I was a corporate spy. He remembers me being in his classroom. He's got 1 limited memory. I've got 3 limited memories of him as Heinrich. Memories and dreams are hard to distinguish, says Dan Guest. I'm not sure that they are dreams at all, to be honest, as bonkers as that sounds. Yeah, that's true. Why does he wear a cap and no sunglasses or another kind? Yes. Why do we never see Drago Reed without his cap on? Right? Because his hair's the same colour as mine as well. Why do we never see that? So, yeah, Drago Reed, why do you always wear the cap? So Hillbilly Herb says, I hear that my dreams are bananas. I was saying there are other places, timelines, and screen memories, and more. Life is a dream. Shaboom, shaboom, so spider bite. Yeah, honestly, you know, like in the Transformers movie, when that bot goes into him and starts projecting out what's on his mind. If you guys could see what goes on in my head, you would just be like, "Whoa! Make this into a movie right now. This is bonkers." Yeah. Riding your boat, life is a dream. What was the last song stuck in your head? I don't know, but maybe Draco can I have to say your full name, sorry. Maybe you can decipher what came into my head this morning as I was waking up. I had a male's voice say, Congress is the lowest of the low. Congress is oh, what was it, guys? It's gone. The book stops with Congress. And let me write that down because they're trying to wipe it out already. I don't know where it came from, because it doesn't even apply to me. Let me write that down. Does that make any sense to anybody? I posted photos of me without a hat not too long ago. Due to a car crash, my retinas were damaged during an airbag explosion, which made my eyes photophobic, which means I'm extremely sensitive to light. How do you heal your heart after getting memories of unaliving others in the SSP? Well, for me personally, when I asked my heart last year in August to show me why I was having a reaction to the word trauma twins. Sorry, this is bad now. What I got a memory of me and Drago walking up to each other and me stabbing him 100 times with a hidden blade. So that's what I was dealing with last August. And so how do you deal with that? You just have to nurture yourself afterwards. A lot of crying and rocking was involved. So yeah. So blocks are like, Drago, seeing you without your hat and your eyes are multicolored. Yeah, they're more blue and silver than mine. Mine are golden. No, we're not going to use up our good questions here. Okay, don't ask him anything else because you want to save it for the Q&A, the live Q&A on Typical Skeptic podcast, which will be in about 2 weeks' time. So get your questions ready for Drago Reed from Portal to Another Dimension. My mind's getting wiped right now because we're 182 minutes. Yeah, so just get your questions ready because we want to have a non-stop 90 minutes of questions full on for Drago Reed, okay? Yeah, there is a photo of you on your Facebook with no hat on, and your hair's like really similar colour to my hair. But I think your hair's a bit lighter now. Okay, checking the chat. Oh, yeah, thank you for coming on, Drago Reed. We appreciate it. Daddy says, I find Drago very handsome. From the videos or pics online, I imagine his energy in person is pretty intense. No, he's lovely. Yeah, his energy's lovely. I got one good question on Locke. I bet you guys can guess it. I don't know. He's got grey hair. This is our genetics, to be honest. We have grey hair. Did you see that James Rink gave you and Julia a shout out when we channeled him? Yeah. So Tiffany Marie did a video with Michael Koff and Christy Campbell, and Tiffany was channeling James Rink, and they were using dowsing rods. And he mentioned you quite a few times actually. And then apparently when I do my lives, James Rink is present a lot of the time. And I've been doing the book review. So I did a book review about Lone Wolf. So I just pulled out quite a few things. One thing I didn't talk about, which I really wanted to talk about, was the aftercare program. So that's something that I'll be talking about a lot more because for me, that's a big deal for us. I think it's on Christy Campbell's channel. Is it on Tiffany's channel as well now? Okay, bye Dan, thanks for joining us. We're going to finish off in a second. It's just so cool to get everybody on the chat with Drago at the same time. That's so awesome. Yeah, James hangs out here a lot apparently. I did have a moment with James Rink after he passed when I actually channeled him through, but it's because he was on a violet flame frequency that was so powerful. It came in and I just like, whoa. I wrote 4 pages and there was a mission. Talk about privately. I have mentioned it, but you might have better insight than me on that mission. So, okay. Yeah, he makes his rotations. He goes around everybody. So he's hanging out in all the podcasts, basically. So Dan guesses I have songs to talk about, but I'll save that for another day. Much love to you all. Take care, Dan. Take a screenshot and you can click it. Click the screenshot. What? That's awesome. Links don't always work because I'm in vertical mode. Links don't always work. But it looks like it should work. Okay, guys, I'm going to be finishing off. She's done 185 minutes. This is a marathon haven, as Kat has said. This is one of our first marathons with me talking non-stop for 3 hours, pretty much. 3 hours exactly. Wow, jeez. Watch a clip of James Rink talking about some meditation product he was advertising, and he seems so down to earth. You know what? I actually found a post that he put out a couple of years ago in Super Soldier Talk group that wasn't so down to earth. So I don't know. I didn't know him personally, but when he came through very, very clearly, he said that we did know each other in the programs. So, but he gave me a task, and I don't know what to do with it. I've still got this in my head for a few weeks. Lightning, then thunder, 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 lightning, then thunder. 3:33. Perfect time to finish. Okay, yeah, call sign Seraphim is Tiffany's channel, but I'm pretty sure I saw it on Christy Campbell CC33's channel as well, so do go check that out and see when the 3 of them channel James Rink. Yeah, Super Soldier Talk 2 people did phone in on my Typical Skeptic show the other day, and I know Nuskin has done an interview with them, and that's going to come out in the next 2 weeks. Last call. Only get 1 word, a new voice, lots of energy, no clue what it means yet. Okay. Honestly, I got 4 pages. I had like a 20-minute channeling session, and I don't channel like that. I am not a medium like that. I am a medium, but I do not channel people's grannies or anything like that. It was a real experience. My whole body was taken over, my full light body activated. But I'm pretty sure it's because it's a violet flame frequency. I can confidently say that he was an aspect of Saint Germain. Yeah, because I'm an aspect of Lady Portia, Merlin, and Saint Germain myself. So yeah, definitely. Anyway, I'll leave you guys there. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. This has been such a cool show. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Sunday, so I won't be back on until tomorrow, but I'll see you guys on Typical Skeptic podcast in the chat. And if anyone else has got any cool shows coming up, please do put posts on my community tab as well to promote what you've got going on, and let's get those posts rolling. That would be awesome. Also, check out my Patreon, because my Breakaway Oracle is listed for pre-order on there. So the pre-orders will help me to get that first round actually in production. But there is a discount for people in the UK because postage will be less. Fortunately, postage to America is going to cost me like $15 to $20. So that's quite a lot. So that's why it looked pricey, but I've tried to reduce the price as much as I can on this first one. But if I got enough orders or donations come in, that I could do a bigger order of the card deck, because it's not just a card deck, it's an educational resource that's for meditation practices, and it's for divination, and there's bonuses that will go with it as well, like special meditations and dowsing charts and things like that. Because you guys saw I was using a dowsing chart on Typical Skeptic the other day. That was from the Breakaway Oracle. So when I pulled certain cards or I got insight, I clarified it on the Breakaway dowsing chart, and I got confirmations on that as well. So it was so awesome to see it in action. It was really, really good. All right. Good night, everybody. Good day. Take care, and I'll see you soon.